Good evening, Commander Priest. This is Helen with Mission Control. All systems are go for tonight's mission. If everything goes according to plan, you'll be back at the space station within 8 hours. Please be safe out there, Commander.
During the space flight late night, Todd laughed in the pod craft as we engage heights. All systems are go. Bird head to PlayStation. Eye on you, come in, squawk and crow. The burrow owls are looking good. Look out for further commands, wingspan. The birds are now in dreamland. How's it out there, Captain? Tell me. Airy, kinda tired, I could use a coffee from the deli. That's a long way, RSJ. There's no asteroids, Commander. Clear. I'll reach back in 7 hours. Now I'm about to get some winter beer. Goodbye, ducks. His eyes shut. Shut all his gears. Put himself in auto steer through the spheres.
Godspeed, Commander.
Turbulence, rumbling, all systems go. Get up quick. Crew grab control. Hold. Levels up. The ship turns sideways. Gaze the nebula. It's beautiful. Alarms ringing. Horn shouting. Sprinklers go off. The god is rerouting. The crew shouting. Trying to keep balance. A great explosions to silence.
Mission Control to Priest. This is NASA. Can you hear me? Come in, Priest. We're losing your
I
signal.
can't tell if it's still or moving. Space woman of the crew screams. Our voice cups as we split up. I'm being pulled by this blue beam. Consciousness losing, but I got my camera on me. Suddenly I get a feeling so soothing. At the same time remembering to put my camera on 4D. It's foggy. In the planes I see something I couldn't explain. It's strange, it looks like an object from World War III. I put my camera to my face and try to adjust the lens. Just then I was ushered in by this warm gust of wind. Eerie light storms, alien life forms touched my skin. I felt quite calm, a part of me trusted them. I stopped struggling. They showed me a life without suffering. Worlds without wars, no threats, no clashing of swords. They gave me a pill with this liquid that began to heal chronic illness and sickness. Seven seal, the will within the will quickened. We went up and over, felt the rush, higher, lower. They started speaking, I understood in English. There stood this tiny alien next to an 8-footed phoenix, next to an 8 with goat horns. They spoke on photons and protons, and how ancient life prolonged, how life existed with the Dogon. Showed me the difference between the blizzard and the snowstorm. Molten glass so strong, and molten iron pouring through Orion, raining on the planets. On my knees praying, start saying all commandments. They said start standing. We have the cure for all disease, hatred, and famine. Let us all take a seat. We're preparing for landing. Repairing what's damaged. Body tissue, mental issues, depression, infections, affection, corrections, new directions, no addiction, prescriptions, more wisdom, in the vision. Save the children. We landed on the planet, looked abandoned, but beautiful, lots of canyons, trees with fruit for food, and good to eat. The day was cool. Another ship landed. They bring one of my crew, space woman, out. It feels like deja vu on this planet that's new, and even from the Milky Way too. The alien said, "You are us, and we are you. We came from the dust, smallest particles." My space woman running closer and closer. They said, "Let us give you one more jewel." They said man is intelligence, and this particular ship is made from one of your elements. We are known as the Yahwehs, the Ancient of Days, and this ship is made from clay. We have an experiment, we want y'all to stay. We felt it's not good for you to be alone, so we brought your space woman, flesh of your flesh, bone of your bone. There's also other beings here, from distant planets. They built kingdoms here, so you're not left stranded. Follow not their ways, the Yahweh's commanded. Cause you know what happened before, it'll do damage. Now, just give names to everything. As they stood before me, they transform into balls of flames. Walter, be fruitful and multiply. As they got back in their ships, flew into the sky. At the same time, the space woman arrived. She asked Captain, what happened? I shipped the explosion that moment. Contact with no one. Back then, she said I was led up this golden path by this soft light. Then on a ship with a staff, winged beautiful beings. Said they was from the Nile Valley of kings and queens. The things around me got cloudy, their voices distorted. Something Elohim. It felt godly at the start. Then they named themselves after body parts. They said the galaxies was like the arteries. he was the heart. They said they were responsible for man's greatest art and the pyramids. And the ship I was in, they called man's rib. Then I passed out and we landed.
Commander, wake up. Someone is approaching the ship.
Wow, did you see that? We both turned back. It was a man with the mask of a cat. We both shocked. Do you speak English? I find it convenient. Most of us do, being from Venus. Let me ask you, did you meet the ape and the phoenix and the little genius? Did they sell you game and a meaning? Welcome to my place, it's called Eden. Y'all should feel safe. I'll be back to talk this evening. They'll be back probably beginning of the weekend. Y'all should know that they visit frequent. I'm just an old cat, headed to my kingdom. 7,000 years passed since we saw the beings last. This not Earth, time moves fast. Planted trees, fertilize the grass. Cool of the day, check the windcast. Then in the air, something moved like it's clay spinning fast. The Yahwehs came, they called my name, then explained that we must not exchange knowledge with the other people, we are not the same. They were already here. Y'all came from the spheres with new ideas. They made themselves clear.
Carefully chosen priest, do not disappoint.
I told them about the man that we met. Wore a hat like a cat. They asked, come again, what was that? We said that was years ago. We're at near that tree where the 5 rivers flow. They stepped back as the doors open on a UFO. Any contact with this cat, you should let us know. We'll be back in 100 years to see how things go. In fact, to remember we were here, we'll leave a rainbow. Alert as we ever been. I wrote my name in the dirt. Space woman did the same, she wrote Evelyn. I said Evelyn, I call you Ev. Then named myself one of the elements, then went to bed. Woke up in the morning and saw snakeskin shed. The cat came back, take off the cat mask. At last he will reveal himself, gorilla help. A shiny ass brick fruit in his hand. Ninja boots he stands, within the group to advance. I see him at the cat. The serpent said, we are all the beings in the zodiac. You are visitors, I have trivias. Taurus and the goat, Egyptian gods from far. For instance, from a distance, Horus scopes, Brax's rooster crow. This war fragment uses codes, those thoughts. On course, north, east, west, south. Past and present event reports. Acronym for newspaper, figured out. Another story for the winged people. Saga, the Naga, Nada, Kabbalah. Or the itsy bitsy spider up the water spout. The mothership returned with a couple concerns. They landed about dusk to discuss what we learned. It was 3 of them and 3 of us. The snake said, I'm glad we meeting up. They faced red as the evening shut. The snake asked, has you told them how the knowledge was lost? They said no. Well, I'm here for support. They wouldn't know good and evil unless it was taught. It's a diet. Try it. Here's a spoon for resource. Now stir it in courage with a tuning fork. The spoon and the fork, that's food for thought. She said that was good and gave some to me. I listened to this knowledge too, how bad could it be? This food for thought, now we both can see. I'm 6 foot, she's 5'3", we tall as trees. The alien said, Pa. Pa replied to Messa. Messa said they're like one of us gods. Then Tanya said they must leave our yard. The knowledge that you feed off, you now starve. At odds, we all learned their names. Winds blew, thunder, then it rained. They commanded, all 3 of us be banished. The snake and me and my companion. Raining blood in the place was the name as the same as the God that was blaming us. Nessa and Pa and Tanya, in the gods we trust. Plus, this yard was named after us, Mesopotamia. Other gods named Ka, Ra, and Af came in their place after they left. We said their names, but replaced it. Af, Ra, Ka, ascending master. Neutrons, quarks, but atom was the mineral I named myself after. Allegory, subliminals is the original chapter. The scattered, it's the writer's with. In the land of kings between the Euphrates, too wavy, and the Tigris, the Woos, KP.
This is Jody with your weekly video on the Esoteric News, where ancient knowledge meets current events. What if one of the most feared symbols in history was never meant to represent evil at all? What if it was actually a coded blueprint of balance, transformation, and the nature of reality itself? Today, we're breaking down the true meaning behind Baphomet, beyond the fear, beyond the myths, and into the deeper symbolism hidden in plain sight. The image most people recognize as Baphomet comes from the 19th century French occultist Eliphas Levi. In his 1861 work, Dogmas and Rituals of High Magic, Levi introduced a illustration of what he called the sabbatic goat. But here's the key. Levi did not create a devil. He created a symbolic composite of visual philosophy. Although multiple versions of his drawings existed, the most well-known depiction shows a winged androgynous figure with a goat's head, a human body layered with esoteric meaning. And over time, this image was reinterpreted and in many cases distorted. Figures like Aleister Crowley later incorporated Baphomet into their own systems, including the Gnostic Mass. Then, in 1966, Anton LaVey adopted the symbol within the Church of Satan, cementing its association with Satanism in the public eye. But that association is only one layer of a much deeper story. Even the word Baphomet itself is a mystery. Some scholars suggest it's a corruption of Mohammed, the French term for Muhammad, possibly used during the time of the Knights Templar. Others believe it encodes hidden meaning through Kabbalah, translating roughly to Father of the Temple of Peace. There are also interpretations linking it to Arabic phrases meaning Father of Understanding. And perhaps most interestingly, some connect it to the Atbash cipher, associating it with Sophia, the Greek embodiment of divine wisdom. So, from the very beginning, Baphomet wasn't a single idea. It was a convergence of philosophies, languages, and symbolic systems. Let's step into Levi's own interpretation, because every detail of Baphomet is intentional. At the center, we see the goat's head, marked with an upright pentagram on its forehead. Contrary to popular belief, this upright star represents light, consciousness, and spiritual awareness, not evil. The figure raises one hand upward and points the other downward. This gesture reflects the Hermetic principle, as above, so below. The idea that the macrocosm, the universe, and the microcosm, the human being, mirror each other. What happens on one level affects the other. This principle connects deeply to the Kabbalion and Hermetic teachings overall. Everything about Baphomet expresses duality in harmony. One arm is masculine, the other feminine. The figure itself is androgynous. One hand points to the white moon, mercy. The other to the black moon, justice. These moons correspond to Chesed and Gebra in the Kabbalistic tree of life, forces of expansion and restriction, compassion and discipline. This is not conflict, this is balance. Baphomet represents the reconciliation of opposites, light and dark, spirit and matter, male and female, not as enemies, but as necessary counterparts. Between the horns burns a torch. Levi described this as the flame of intelligence, the divine spark. It represents the soul rising above the physical world, yet still connected to it, just like a flame is connected to the torch that holds it. This idea mirrors ancient spiritual concepts of the divine inner light, the same essence some traditions call the divine spark or higher consciousness. The body of Baphomet encodes the natural elements. The scales on its abdomen symbolize water. The feathers represent air and the volatile. The solid lower body reflects earth, and the torch represents fire. This makes Baphomet a living embodiment of the four classical elements unified in one being. It is not chaos, it is integration. Written across its arms are the words salve, to dissolve, and coagula, to bring together. These are core principles of alchemy. Break things down, refine them, then rebuild them into something higher. This isn't just chemistry, it's spiritual transformation. Destroy the false self, reconstruct the true one. There's even more encoded into the image. The caducees at the center, two serpents intertwined, symbolize balance, dual forces, and awakened energy, often linked to the Kundalini. The breasts signify nurturing and humanity, reinforcing the androgynous nature. The wings represent transcendence and the ability to rise beyond the material world. The goat itself, historically, symbolizes vitality, instinct, and earthly energy. Not evil, but raw natural force. Even the so-called monstrous aspects aren't meant to terrify. They represent the shadow side of existence, the parts we often reject, but must be understood. So, what is Baphomet really? Not a devil, not an object of worship, but a symbolic mirror, a representation of the universe and of ourselves. It challenges us to confront a deeper truth, that light and dark are not separate battles, but forces we must learn to balance within. Because in the end, Baphomet isn't about evil, it's about understanding the whole. If you look beyond the surface, you'll realize the symbols we fear the most are often the ones that we never were taught to understand. So, that's it for today's video. As always, I hope you found it entertaining, enlightening, or in some way beneficial. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with a friend or two. Alright everyone, take care. Peace.
Is one of them is about Black Jesus, where the descended being appearing in Africa?
Yep, Black Jesus story was probably one of the most shocking things I ever heard. It came from my insider, Jacob, I call him that in the book. There's some very serious extraterrestrial threats to Earth, and that...
Born in 1918 in Angola, Simeon Toko, the man Jehovah. From the cosmos, straight to the Congo, like the one with 3 holes and walked with 12 apostles. Hole in his rib, never felt the gospel. The refugees were Portuguese. In 1970 came Walter Reed's Destiny, Heavenly. Our pedigrees, longevity, celebrity. Dravidians and Nomos, Simeon Toko, Bicentennial, reptilian logo. Who thought of a Christ would eat chicken with his jaw off rice? That's Nigerian, but he was Angolian. A holy man, say peace to priest Simeon, the golden lamb.
So the story goes that in the 1960s there was a black man in Africa.
Ezekiel saw it, chapter 1 down. Isaiah seen it, chapter 6. John seen it, Revelations 4. I seen it, 1999. Far away, up in the sky, bright, what a sight. I thought it was Venus. The stars lit above the goddess. The Egyptian winged disc. Rulers, don't forget Sumer, kingless. Priests enthronement, Greeks and Romans. Apocalypse, Romulus and Remus. Gods, devils, angels, demons. Large vessels, bring those legions. By the boatload, Abyssinians. Who was? Simeon Toko.
And he was performing miracles. He was starting to get people to listen to what he had to say, and the cabal tried to kill him, and they could shoot him in the head and his skull would just regenerate, his flesh would grow back, and he was fine. And so the crazy story that I heard, and remember, I was told at the time that if I disclosed this that I would be killed, and I ended up putting it in the book anyway. The story was that this guy, they finally said, okay, we're going to bring you to the United Nations and share your message with the world. Let's get you on this flight. They bring him on this flight, and instead of bringing him to the United Nations, they shot him repeatedly, and then actually had some kind of meat grinder device, and basically like a bandsaw, I guess, sawed up his body into a whole bunch of pieces, put him in these very like radioactive shielded containers, and then had all these fighter jets dock with the plane and fly his body parts to all corners of the world, where then these containers turned them into ash. And they thought that maybe this would defeat him, like that his body somehow, the tissue was necessary. So if they destroyed all the tissue in all these places across the world, maybe they could defeat him. Well, he then regenerated in their offices and was fully fine, fully intact. But the sad part is that he said, you guys so badly do not want me to be here that I am not going to be able to do any more. You're going to get what you want, but bear in mind that in the future, many others like me will be coming, and when they do, you will not be able to stop us.
Wow.
Well, that is all I know. Unfortunately,
right.
There's nothing more to the story than that.
Incredible.
This is an incredible story.
Incredible.
It is genuinely recounted by witnesses that Simeon Toko appeared before people in an apparitional body.
In the vast landscape of spiritual and esoteric philosophy, few concepts are as profound and as mysterious as the monad. The word itself comes from the Greek monos, meaning unity or the one. But this isn't just unity in a simple sense. This is absolute unity, the indivisible origin of all that exists. In traditions like Gnosticism, the monad is described as the supreme source, an infinite, unknowable, and perfect consciousness. It is beyond form, beyond thought, beyond even being as we understand it. It is not a god among gods. It is the source of all divinity itself. Imagine a light so pure, so absolute, that everything else is simply a reflection of it. That is the monad. In Gnostic teachings, the monad is often referred to as the invisible spirit, or the father of all. Not in a gendered sense, but as the origin point of existence. It does not create in the way humans create. Instead, everything emanates from it, like rays from the sun. It is perfect, eternal, and unchanging. Now, here's where things become deeply personal. In esoteric traditions and systems like theosophy, the monad is not just out there, it is also within you. Each human being is said to carry a divine spark, a fragment or expression of this infinite source. This spark is your true essence, far beyond your personality, your thoughts, or even your soul as commonly understood. This inner monad is often described as a spiritual triad. Atman, the divine spirit. Buddhi, the spiritual soul or intuition. Higher manas, higher mind or divine intelligence. Together, they form your eternal identity, the part of you that never dies, never changes, and never forgets its origin. A key distinction in these teachings is the difference between the monad and the soul. The monad is eternal and unchanging. The soul, however, is evolving. Think of it this way. The monad is like the sun, and the soul is like a lens through which the light is expressed. Across lifetimes, if you subscribe to reincarnation, the soul gathers experiences, lessons, and awareness. But the monad, it remains untouched, pure, and whole. It is not becoming, it already is. So, why does this divine spark enter into the complexity of life? Why descend into matter, limitation, and forgetfulness? Well, esoteric philosophy suggests that the monad undergoes a cosmic journey of self-realization. It expresses itself through countless forms: mineral, plant, animal, human, and gradually awakening to its own divine nature. This isn't evolution in a biological sense alone. It's conscious evolution, the unfolding of awareness. The goal? To return to the source, not as something separate, but as something fully aware of its unity with all that is. In Gnosticism, there's also an important contrast between the monad and another figure, the demiurge. The monad is pure, infinite, consciousness, love, light, and truth. The demiurge, on the other hand, is seen as a lesser creator, a craftsman responsible for shaping the material world. But here's the key difference. The demiurge operates within limitation. The monad exists beyond all limitation. In this view, the physical world is not the ultimate reality. It's a reflection or even a distortion of a higher spiritual truth. The idea of the monad didn't just appear in one tradition, it spans multiple philosophical systems. The ancient Pythagoreans saw the monad as the first principle, the origin of all numbers, all structure, and all existence. They even symbolized it with a dot within a circle, representing unity within totality. Centuries later, the philosopher Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz developed a more metaphysical view. He proposed that the universe is made up of infinite monads, each one a fundamental unit of consciousness. According to Leibniz, these monads did not interact physically, but instead reflect the entire universe from their own perspective. In this sense, every being is a window into the whole. So, what does this mean for all of you? Well, it means that beneath your thoughts, your struggles, your identity, there is something unchanging and divine. The spiritual journey, then, is not about becoming something new. It is about remembering what you already are. To realize the monad within is to transcend illusion, to see beyond separation, and to awaken to a deeper truth. That you are not merely a part of the universe, you are an expression of its source. The monad reminds us that no matter how fragmented life may feel, there is an underlying unity that can never be broken. A still point, a divine center, a spark of infinity within you. And perhaps the greatest realization of all is that the journey you are on is not away from the source, but back to it. So that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, share it with someone walking their own path of awakening. Until next time, stay aware, stay grounded, and keep seeking the deeper truth. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.
Fire worshippers, Abraham followed Abraxas, Sax, priests, honorable and hollow words. Same word sages of the ages, and prophets, Coptic, Gnostics, and apostles heard. And those sinning unfinished, now it's written in the ribbon, and held by 4 swallow birds. Beneath Abraxas practice, in the blackness, seance, each one of my classics. Burn a candle to Anu with bottled myrrh, and Quetzalcoatl and herbs. Priest the novel and the marble been heard. A gold icon of Basilides of Alexandria. They sold to Italy from a palace out in Zambia. Stole from Sicily, Africa towers over Pangea. Amateur, reaching for my pleroma. Deep sleep and yoga. Psyches like the Pisces of Jonah. Tertullian, so I get the nutrients and come out a Nubian. I'm not talking about the ancient Natufians or hooligans when I'm putting out something new again. Let LF tell her death. Me, I'm an embellish on the angelic. Holding the mic like a relic. Last one left. Priest and purpose. Living footprints deep in the surface. Enough to be called a crater. Meditating in the Tibetan hall in Asia. We all evolved from nature. The ink shooting out my pen like flaming balls hitting my paper. I grab the dark horns of archons and star forms. The bars drawn to give you Mars floors to walk on. Epiphanius, Arrhenius, Hippolytus, sit by fire, different writers sniffing coke. Who's the most highest? Baptizer, Holy Ghost. Santa Morte, Phantom in all gray, stands in the hallway, head of a ramp with hands on your grave. Purpose, let the chords play. Priest never had an off day. Never let my sword lay, so all pray. Work from the bottom like Noah. Meditate, I slip into a coma till I reach my pleroma.
Hey everyone, hello. So for today's video, we're stepping into one of the oldest moral lessons in Freemasonry, a symbol so simple that it could be drawn by a child, yet is so profound that its meaning has guided Masons for centuries. Today's video, Circumscribing the Circle, the art of keeping one's passions within due bounds. At the heart of Masonic symbolism lies a simple diagram, a point encircled by a perfect circle. It might not look like much at first glance, yet this image is one of the earliest forms of sacred geometry, a symbol that predates Freemasonry and even the ancient mystery schools. So let's break it down. The point at the center represents the individual Mason, or more broadly, the individual human soul. It symbolizes consciousness, identity, and the inner spark of divine origin. And then surrounding it, the circle forms a clear and intentional boundary. This boundary represents the limits of proper conduct. In Freemasonry, it serves as a reminder: do not allow your passions, your prejudice, or your vices to carry you beyond the boundary of what is honorable, just, and moral. It is a symbol not of restriction, but of self-mastery. Because the moment your passions spill into, or outside rather, that circle, you are no longer guided by reason, you're guided by impulse. For Freemasonry, at its moral core, teaches that a life guided by impulse is a life untethered. Now, if you look at common depictions of this symbol, you'll see two vertical lines flanking the circle, almost like guardians standing watch. Traditionally, these lines represent St. John the Baptist and St. John the Evangelist, the two patron saints of Freemasonry. But they aren't just characters from biblical history. Symbolically, they represent balance. The Baptist is the fiery reformer, discipline, repentance, moral rigor, and the evangelist is the mystic philosopher, contemplation, illumination, and spiritual insight. Together, they remind the Mason to pursue a path that harmonizes action with reflection, discipline with understanding. In some traditions, the two lines represent Moses and King Solomon, law and wisdom, another pairing of moral equilibrium. These lines act as symbolic rails that keep the individual point aligned, upright, and steady within the circle of challenges. And hovering above the entire symbol is the volume of sacred law, the holy text of the lodge, whether that be the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, the Bhagavad Gita, the Vedas, or any other text that represents divine truth for the members present. Its placement is deliberate. It's the bridge between the earthly and the divine. Without spiritual guidance, whatever form that guidance takes, a person's circle or conduct becomes self-defined and therefore easily distorted by ego or convenience. The VSL ensures that the Mason's moral boundaries are aligned with something eternal, not merely personal performance. It's a reminder that a man cannot circumscribe his passions unless he first aligns them with the sacred. Freemasonry didn't invent this symbol, it's inherited. Ancient Egyptian priests used similar diagrams to teach the discipline of the spirit. And Greek philosophers like Pythagoras or Neoplatonists described the point and the circle as representing the one and the cosmos, the soul and the divine boundary of natural law. In sacred geometry, the point is the seed of creation. The circle is the womb of order. For Masons, the idea is translated into moral instructions. You are the point. Your moral code is the circle. Your task is to remain centered. This is why Freemasonry is often described not as a religion, but as a system of moral science, veiled in allegory and illustrated by symbols. So, what does this mean to circumscribe your passions within due bounds in the real world? Well, it means to master your emotions instead of being mastered by them. You think before acting, especially when angry, impulsive, or tempted. And you do not allow prejudice to guide your judgment. You restrain the ego when it wants to dominate and tension or revenge. You remain faithful to principles even when no one is watching. It is a practice of self-regulation, which is the foundation of freedom. You cannot be a free individual spiritually or morally if you are a slave to your passions. In this sense, the circle is not a prison, it's a sanctuary, a sacred space where the soul remains aligned with its highest purpose. There's one more layer many Masons overlook. The point at the center isn't just the individual, it represents the true self, the inner spark of the divine, the fragment of God within. Circumscribing the circle means continually returning to center. It is the practice of recognizing when you've drifted, when your emotions have pulled you off track, when your ego is making choices for you, and then gently, humbly bringing yourself back to the center point, back to balance, back to truth, back to virtue. This is the lifelong work of the Mason and the lifelong work of any sincere seeker of wisdom. The symbol of the circumscribed circle is elegant in its simplicity, but powerful in its message. It tells us, live within boundaries, control your passions, seek wisdom, ground yourself in the sacred, and walk a path where reason, virtue, and spirituality remain in harmony. It's more than geometry, it's a guide for living. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of one of Freemasonry's most enduring symbols. I am messing up words today all over the place, but that's okay. You get the point. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment or two, and maybe share it with a friend. Until next time, stay centered, stay balanced, stay within the circle. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.
We flying.
Priest, Ty Phoenix. Let's get it.
Killah Priest.
Yeah.
Ty Phoenix.
From a mustard seed, I must succeed. Through storm clouds, a horned owl just brush the trees. The rainfall, I remain small, so luckily the grain is tall, but I change form, become a tree. Dusting off my leaves, the morphing bee swirl around me. A world with no boundaries. The ignorant 10% thought it was just a breeze. Throwing dirt, cause their heart holds in their hurt. Hey yo, Ty, you know the chart shows when to be alert. This goes from 2 in a verse to a whole universe. The altitude is windy, but through currents and air pockets, a rare prophet. To feel the world is too empty, it's too much to explain. Ty pH is the water, so it's only right she rain. And y'all know my name. Yeah, Ty Wave.
clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us. Taking you higher than you ever been. Feel the rush in the air when we touch the wind. Soaring with the eagles, baby, here we are. In the clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us.
A royal priest beside a phoenix is no less than fire. Every bar's a power line like an electric wire. We interplanetary beings, we could stand the sun. Been to 23 galaxies like a Samsung. When they speak of royalty, they thinking J and B. I'm talking higher deities and the awakened me. Unmistakably, I leveled up from A to B. Laid this beat like it was masonry. Don't play with me. Going higher than the rest of them. Flying, we caress the wind. Tower over lesser men, taller than the Nephilim. Use it like a sharp sword, so you will respect the pen. Claiming my reward every day, I put the effort in. Jewels around the throat chakra like a diamond necklace. Gather knowledge, drop clues like a crime detective. I took the road less traveled, found divine direction. We on the plane of existence with space and time connecting.
Taking you higher than you ever been. Feel the rush in the air when we touch the wind. Soaring with the eagles, baby, here we are. In the clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us. Taking you higher than you ever been. Feel the rush in the air when we touch the wind. Soaring with the eagles, baby, here we are. In the clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us. 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 Fly with us.
belongs to those who have free minds. Those who can see behind the veil of illusion, know the truth, and can stand on it.
My pro-black, really pro-black, anti-hip-hop dress code. That's no cap, no vax. My white cells assassinate. Any kind of virus get chewed up, masticate. My immunity's indestructible. I'm a pillar of my community, no deductible. General Tucson leading the revolution. To black problems, we are the only fucking solution. No outsiders, no white saviors, we gatekeeping. I keep trying to wake them up cause they stay sleeping. Jooks is armed with ancestral wisdom, so I don't trust people that still trust the system. We gotta eat like Sebi, fight like Ali, think like Malcolm, migrate to Merca, Somali. I carry my own water, so I value every drop of it. Drowning at the bottom, so I swim up to the top of it.
If I say it, then I mean it. I'm never backing down. Only a few real ones left now. If it's truth, then I'ma stand on it. If it's justice, then I'ma stand on it. If I say it, then I mean it. I'll never take it back. And if you ever hear me say it, then it's facts. That's my word, and I'ma stand on it. After what you heard, I'ma stand on it. Yeah. What happened to principles, character, fortitude? Healing through alchemy, magic is what I'm born to do. Time to purge the planet from human toxicity. People do any and everything for publicity. It's way out of control, destructive, they weak and careless. We either stand for what is right or else the people perish. Putting these devils in a panic, now we got them frantic. The righteousness of justice is poetic, Pac and Janet. You don't know lies from truth when you wearing blinders. Wisdom separates the strong people from the spineless. They tell me to kill them with kindness, be considerate, but everybody's capping out here, nothing's legitimate. Nobody's surrounded us everywhere, but the souls is missing. The enemy is always watching and the ops is listening. No wonder most of these people feeling defeated. The language of God is encoded and they can't read it. If I say it, then I mean it. I'm never backing down. Only a few real ones left now. If it's truth, then I'ma stand on it. If it's justice, then I'ma stand on it. If I say it, then I mean it. I'll never take it back. And if you ever hear me say it, then it's facts. That's my word, and I'ma stand on it. After what you heard, I'ma stand on it. Rusty Chucks, Kai Phoenix, yeah.
lit, escorted to my torment. I'm walking past the women whorish. It was horrid. Walls with the image of Horus. The demons were dormant. The phoenix, I saw it, emerged from ruins. The birds that flew in from Venus and Taurus. Constellation, I'm concentrating. The continents are racing. I'm driven by the forces and principalities. Lost the sense of reality since judgment. I approach the bench of the 10th galaxy, changing molecular structure into the nebula conductor. The symbol, I sit with is not regular brothers. They are the messengers to mothers. Move like weather conductors. This is man of bread from the others. The lamb is said to suffer. Energy, the man who's dead now hovers. Infinity, Iran is spread like butter. In the temple of the mental halls garnished. Masonic ministers. Peter said, Jesus dead. The evening was red. The sky rained down balsamic vinegar. I was shown the prophecies off the rocks and seas like the mall in the cinema. Buried on the devil's property, I dropped the seeds. On load across with Jesus grew sativa and indica. That's Rasta weed. Watch the beast. You stay low, cock and squeeze. The great mystery of Babylon. The 4 horsemen place saddles on. Ascend as a giant court spin. Pipe organs play eerie Catholic songs. 7 heads, each has 10 horns on a dragon form. They really represent 7 great nations. Conceal the evidence, heaven and space stations. How you kill with medicine. Americans, Israel, Caucasians, Asians, Arabic. We'll all see the chariots in the sky, swift as light. Flicker in the night. Read the scripture while I write, and picture a man in the mirror. See the thriller, prophecy in sight. The rarest crystal, pain night, worn by Canaanites. Poets, council of justice, where I train to write. The people of peace, equality, and Lucifer's executioners hand me the flaming mic. You scorch when you feel. I walked up the hill. After I talk, I put the mic on life support, I kneel. Then get up, after my thoughts, the force is real. No shield, the flow builds. I show skills, priest is living off the wheel. See, after this, we can go into unknown Michael. Feel it? Telling you, man. Yeah. Unknown Michael. Greatness to sages of all ages. Playlist, liquid swords with rhyme basic. Time ancient, climbed out of a spaceship. Rhyme sacred, planets with black faces. The sky traces was planted the old aces. Unknown places, catacombs left paintings. Cold cases of black mummies in foreign countries. The quiet singing, I used to join in on Sunday. But ooh, all the reverend wanted was money. True, my cousin Kevin wanted the honeys. Funny, spark, moon, tone, Lenny and Sunny. The dark, goons, New York City was hungry. Late 70s, fire escapes with melodies. Disco breaks, we carried crates for Eric B. And back then, heroin was hardcore. And Charlene, where Sherilyn deserved the encore. Hip-hop had a stable, where Angela Winbush found an angel. Shining like Alicia Myers, I wanna thank you. It took a long time for it to happen, but it was classic. What was missing? Mr. Magic, Summer Madness. We were cool in the game, doing our thing. Snowflakes, no two are the same. Smooth with the slang, if you're new to the game, you're losing your chain. Cruise on the train, Marcus Garvey, the Ferrari. Cosby Body and Versace, but godly. Conscious teachers in the old Osby armies. Elders, probably from Mali. And the Niger Delta, the right is familiar, not a failure. Stars align like trailers in the lot. The light shining, but darkness comprehended not. The white diamond in the starship with Ciroc. Unknown Michael.
Peace to the family. It's your brother Knowledge One Lobby here. Royal Priesthood Wednesdays. Woo Wednesdays. Everything going on. Tell somebody we live. We getting into the Royal Priesthood Legend Part 2 series. Last time we was on, we dealt with Part 1. Got them 13 videos. Now we got some extra installments to get into our pathway to Celestial Michael and a bonus premiere happening right here. So shout out to the family. We got a double dosage of priesthood. So we got Royal Priesthood Wednesday today, and tomorrow we got a special Priesthood Thursday pop-up with none other than Niru the Four Fuji will be in the building. So we'll be on 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be having these pop-ups until Priest decides how the maneuverability is going to go as far as the show goes. For Thursday, Sunday still on. So either Thursday or another day of the week will be another day. All right. So bear with us, making a lot of things happen. Shout out to the family that's here, that's going on, that's popping. My show, before I get into anything, my show turns 11 years old on Saturday. So August 29th, on the day of Michael Jackson's birth. That day was chosen. I chose that day in honor of Michael Jackson, also in honor of the families that were affected by Hurricane Katrina. That was also August 29th. And my not youngest sister. I don't want my youngest sister to slap me, but my youngest sister, born day is the 29th. So 11 years, over 4,000 episodes. Priest to be in the building. Will be commemorating from around 2 p.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern. Then I'll be in Nicholas, Brooklyn with the conglomerate. So if you can make it, be on as well. I'm closer to the microphone. So if you can make it, let me know what's going on. If you can't and you want to support, these are opportunities to do so. Cash App, $Knowledge Born Alive, or PayPal.me/Do the Knowledge Radio. All right, so done with that. Let's get into the Royal Priesthood Tales. All right. I'm saying I'm low. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right. Let me fix that. In the meanwhile, in between now, let's get into the Royal Priesthood Tales, okay?
Schools in the martial arts were a way of life, but none were as lethal as the one we are about to reveal. 4 godly elixirs. A secret society, each man unknown to the other, identified only by a mask representing one of nature's deadly assassins. The lion, the bear, the phoenix, and the electric eel. 4 godly elixirs, 4 masters in the lyrical martial arts, each man pitted against the other in savage combat, and each trained in their own vicious method of killing. They practiced practiced a special kind of kung fu, killing by instinct with machine-like precision, lightning speed, and ruthless power, as ferocious and deadly as the venomous creatures from which it took its name, and whose stings were always fatal. Kill or be killed. 4 godly elixirs. No mercy asked, none given. In a kung fu epic as beautiful as nature itself. 4 godly elixirs, survival of the fittest and kung fu action at its very best in the most spectacular lyrical exhibition of the year. From the makers of 5 deadly venoms come 4 ways to rise from the ashes. Pick your elixir, masters of resurrecting the dead. Don't miss 4 godly elixirs. A Royal Priesthood production starring Killah Priest, Ty Phoenix, Kill Ripken, and Ka Zodiac.
Once upon a rhyme, after teaching, number 1, I trained the next godly elixir, the ways of the Imperial Bear style. This is his story.
Story of the Guardian, the General, Kill Ripken. Yeah, bear with me. The clock stopped when Father sparked my creation. After 9 months, I came out of hibernation. Circle 7 forms my constellation. Compiled thoughts like a compilation. Peace, no confrontation. Envision victory, no misery. Strictly learning self. Health is wealth. DNA is antiquity. From Tripoli to Sicily, beyond infinity. Nobility, had angels celebrating my nativity. Born competent, confident, took every praise as a compliment. In the vast estate, I'm an occupant. Once owned slaves on the continent. That's my past life. I remember hard to gaslight. Loved as a cub, little black bear, they call me Makwa. Found truth in the heart chakra, 6th house realm watcher. Free as a furlough, bear in mind I'm a Virgo. Timid and shy, sparks fly like an inferno. Turn heads, never a turncoat. When I do business, give a firm quote. Earn dough, sipping Merlot. Accordingly, I represent God's authority. Compassionate, reliable, upright, morally, reportedly. They selling people hope, no warranty. Build and destroy, they really don't want war with me. In the habitat with hostile hearts, adapted to science and martial arts, trained to go dart for dart, shrine to my dojo, solo, attack with 2 swords, Miyamoto, mystic miles and mojo, never fear y'all, one of my styles, bear claw, grizzly, dismantle threats quickly, speak wrath of God certainly, bear the load, ruled by Mercury, teach a leader, knowing what my purpose be, ability to keep fighting wounded, repair cells like Wolverine, between material and unseen, symbolize the consequence of disobedience, elixir number 2, this the main ingredient, I keep feeding it, I call your bluff, though I run with killers at night. Sweet science, master the art of a wilderness life. Amongst lions and wolves, you know gorillas and hyenas. With fellas and misdemeanors, and tell when they subpoena. Intel makes me a creature of detail. Some pray we fell, the force too strong, we prevail.
Trained in the art of discipline. I left the young bear in the middle of the woods alone at night until its sounds and smells became that of home. Raised amongst bears who accepted him as one of their own. Kill learned their ways. In time, would be ready to defend the land against foreign invaders seeking to colonize the vast Moorish estates.
Represent a rebirth, a resurrection, seek perfection. Care for my loved ones, no exception, I'm protection. Papa Bear, honored to be of service. Brute strength along with my size, big Mo's nervous. Patience, innocence, build the inner strength. Linked with the natives, no coincidence. Striving to keep my innocence. Enemies who plan my demise got dealt with. Kills a bull in a china shop, I can't help it. Turn greener than a Celtic. Berserko from gold hurt foes. Every day I grind, no stopping my workflow. 72 chambers if you brave enough enter. My style's chin out, no competition, I'm the winner. Break bones, rip joints and ligaments. 5 deadly blackamoors, militant, administrating due diligence. Once fought 5 foes a man, preventing them from snatching up the souls of man. Victims of the stolen land. Taught the tree of life by energy, but resonate lyrically. Demonstrate spiritually and civically. Kills a mystery, witness my mythos, it's my story. Rhyme minister, got live wires that die for me. Play my position, my defense is 85 bears. Added to my arsenal, kicks, hats, and snares. no fear. Witness the bear, yeah.
After finding his own way through the forest to find the cavern of the immortal giant, he drank the potion, and the second Elixir was reborn with enhanced abilities, derived from his training and time amongst the bears. With the lion and bear, it was time to take on number 3, the electrical Elohim. We are one step closer to defeating the Alchemist and rescuing the Calligrapher. There's so much I wish I could tell you now. But that is a priesthood tale for yet another day. Once upon a rhyme, many moons ago after the departure of the first two, I took on a very peculiar student. His name was Zodiac, and he studied electric eel style. This is his story, the legend of Zodiac, third godly elixir.
Hey yo, peep this summary with swords drawn like pains take their weapons kneel. Suddenly they water formed, they couldn't get their necks to heal. Gotta play the cards you're given, you won't get a better deal. Studying the water forms, training with electric eels. The master summoned me, I wore the form of the next real. Resurrected just to tell the people what this death revealed. Scuba good and super feeding fish to the 7 seals. Pretty maidens, mermaids watch, told me connect and feel, be one with the current. And I was thinking about his breath to steal. Tasted the forbidden fruit underneath the sex appeal. Battling reflections in my thoughts that were never real. The master said,
"You're God in the flesh. You think that death is real."
As a child, merry-go-round upon the heaven's wheel, I saw the Aquarius sign, formed by skipping rocks, cutting Capricorns by the serpents, by the rivers watch. Fell in love with Kung Fu styles inside the picture box. At the time, flocking down Tommy while I'm giving shock for Zulu. Water bend my arms like a pasta noodle. First, they will never see the harm, like a hostile poodle. Drawing loud weapons, that's the Glockadoodle. Got him cool, chocolate taekwondo, get smoked, that's a cocoa puff. My mind starts to open up. Ninjas hopping out of it, shadow box with my own doubts, my mind's clouded with. When they saw the lightning bolts, they knew they were screwed. Nailed up to the crossfire, superhuman cause I ooze. Amazing for my pores. Faces of the Moor say I'd never seen movies that's as dangerous as yours. Plenty years training in the pool that was formed from electric tears raining. Brain hemispheres changing, cranes come to the lake first. Stumbling strange turf before the alien said,
"You have to study the snake first."
Watched the killer toad suffocated, his brain worse. Like Vishnu, his skin turned blue in the face smurf. Sure, neurotoxins made the blood in his veins burst. First time it scared me, caused the thunder to shake earth. Lightning in my nervous system struck me, it ain't hurt. I bathed in the power. Capricorn Luna, I was raised to the tower till a lightning bolt struck it. I could taste the nostalgia. Voices in my head every day getting louder. Switched my brain into alpha, meditated underwater as I sway like a flower. My dreaming, sitting inside a light tetrahedron. Bright like a beacon every night in the evening. I watch the heavens circle to decipher the seasons. Deep spells only few ones knew. Tree of life leaves fell by the new ones grew. I cast mic checks 1, 2, 1, 2. I make swords out of words, it's the new kung fu. Deep wells, it's the new Sun Tzu. Tree of life leaves fell by the new ones grew. Electric Elohim style, y'all don't do kung fu. It's card of predictor, third godly elixir. The master summoned me and spoke in the rhyme.
There were more students before you. Listen, open your mind. There was the centipede, snake, the lizard, and the toad, the scorpion, the poison clan, but most of them went rogue.
Hypnotized by a dark owl that floats in the robe. His black smoke followed when his eyes open, they glowed. Instead froze time, it all turned cold as it slowed. Pretended to deceive you. He thought it was sure like it ended in the sea view that I mentioned in the preview.
It's him, his twin, I befriended, as a sea fool.
All was so dark it prevented him to see through. Circle in my eyes, swung a pendulum to ease you.
And whispered in my ears things I never would agree to.
Train the 5 venoms who's the deadliest between you.
They stole and they pillaged, caused trouble for the righteous.
Gold from the villages, suffered in the crisis. They built a reputation, speaking trouble on devices.
Murder gang, thieving, people struggle over vices. So I teach you Tang Zu to teach your muscles how to fight this.
To resurrect the dead, grab the shovel for the lifeless. Lucky swole to the thought body minister. I made an antidote.
The 4 godly elixirs.
Cleaning up the messages, stole all the literature. Cherry they went everywhere, they roam like Caligula. I found how to cure 'em in a cavern that was formed from a fallen giant's ribs. It was found in the sternum, and amazed geniuses who walked around couldn't learn them.
In a fountain that revealed the powers of any person, their zodiac spirit animal or behind the curtain.
Before rivers connected underground to obscure 'em, they went down to secure 'em, or was drowned to procure 'em. The traps placed hidden all around won't deter 'em. 1,000 angels' voices in the sound and the serum. Trained in the twister with my brains on the scripture. Laser point fixture got 'em aiming for the trickster. My eyeballs curved to see the frame of the picture.
He gained his heal powers once he drank the elixir.
You need 3 others that could save the calligrapher. Underground sucking in the alchemist dungeon. Claim the whole story would end without his signature. They all wear the mask, the secret is in the stare. The eyes never lie, you can see it in the glare. Connect the 4 corners like the seasons in the square.
You'll need the gold panther, the phoenix, and the bear.
Oh my, ghost spies of the cuts will be rare. The birds get so much attention, people stuck as they stare. And his raw head the raw thoughts erupt in the flare. The second gain the altitude till it's up in the air. She could hear with just a touch, all your muscles prepared. While the bear was so strong, he crushed the despair. Build cities out of words that's constructed, repaired. While your shots won't kill, they just wake them up more aware. Now everyone's competing for the throne when it's just a chair. Bones are the undeclared and heads where it gets deep. We're walking toward the mountaintop and heads where it gets steep.
The alchemist looked just like his twin, different color. So he shapeshifted to appear like his brother. Made his feathers turn white. It took me years to discover.
The zoo of full circle, you can hear the discs hover. Figured it out, it was only a hunch. Making portals with his fist, it was only a punch. Chilling with the loneliest bunch of the loneliest monks. He was sitting meditating on the team he created. Inception at his best, every dream seems related. Mastering the weaponry, magic is a specialty. Your time it developed into actual telepathy. Planets for recovering the tablets of their destiny. Golden discs holding every classic from the golden era. Then the program directors change it to a coding era. Stepping through the coral, electrical to snorkel. Then back to the present, all connected by the portal. To fight the alchemists, the exceptional immortals.
And there they stood, at the edge of the portal, standing as one ready to embark upon another mysterious and incredible journey. But before we open that chapter, there is one more elixir. We must drink before we are ready to face the alchemist. For after training number 3, there was one more godly elixir with a story like no other. But that, my friends, is a priesthood tale for yet another day.
So the story's getting good. Okay, you've seen the trailer, and then you've seen the godly elixirs, and you see the godly elixirs are mixing in to another realm of the priesthood tale. Like these priesthood legends are legendary. There's stories within stories, stories within stories, and the worlds have intersectionality. They connect. You understand what I'm saying? Like all of them join together as one story, and looking what the mind can produce. You understand what I'm saying? So, check these out. We're still going. Still got a few more to get to before we get to the premiere. So, this is all leading up to. These are all prequels for Celestial Mike. So just showing the pathway, showing the stories within the stories, interconnected. You understand what I'm saying? I need to know who your favorite characters are in these stories and these priesthood tales. You understand what I'm saying? These are priesthood tales right here, constructed and conducted. So shout out to Zodiac for giving a visual to what exists in the mind of the Iron Software Hip Hop, the one and only Killah Priest, and the Royal Priesthood. So let's keep on going.
Priesthood. Yeah. Vedic vape home papers. Yeah, all nature. Yeah, here we go. 2. Call me Captain Invisible, Master Original, Super Saiyan of Saiyans, graphic and visual, math metaphysical, rap somewhat mystical. From a sun-disc vehicle, I come to spit lyrical. When I talk, I force crowds to come forth. As I return lyrical hip-hop to its source. That's food for thought. I add salt, so let it sit in the pot like broth. Stir it till it cools off. Nourishment from New York sidewalks. Rent with high cost apartments, vents and lofts. Space and treble was twist. The ghetto was lit. I take my space behind the tape as the next pharaoh to sit. From sunrise to become Ra. Then I became God from Kane's Yard. Brooklyn from the train yard. Spray paint, brave saints, late night rain hard. Engraved ink, they drank back on the boulevard. My flow irritate demons. Make them uncomfortable like it's a palm reading. Cause when I write it's like I'm foreseeing those in your circle that will hurt you and across regions. I call them out throughout our 4 seasons. They say my quotes galvanize ghosts and make the place spooky. Like cemetery chase in the movie. My pen embraces beauty, a taste of grace. A face with 4 aces, greatness truly. To balance the brilliant bipolar, try yoga. Till the sky's lower than climb over. The time flow, I baptize Noah. Joan of Arc, my refuse to get up persona. Rosa Parks, this is mental health help. Protect the temple, be gentle with self. The giant to elf, though it seem hard, it's simple with stealth. Attentive, attractive, anxiety disorders. Super supportive, silent schizophrenia. Dementia door walker. Dementia for millennia before the authors of Horus. Before the spirits moved across the waters. And my lyrics wrote themselves in Taurus. And Methuselah finally had rigor mortis. Now man makes machine to dig through the forest. The land placed with kings till he's to the orbit. I'm the understanding place in my queen in August. But there's more than 16 bars. So improved, dog.
Calculated zodiac, I figured the water formula. More mates and war braids dripping before Lemuria. Swimming in sound waves, the rivers of every aura. The dreamings, the real streaming Piscean movie Emporia. Currency's words for me, sign is a note. That's $1. Dalai Lama Lake, I'm torching the boat. Cross the river Styx with an orchestra and 2 goats. Rode a llama through the lake of fire, walked through the cloak. Darth Vader, Darth Vader, peeked the charm, leg to leg that spoke the Brahma through an ancient wire. Thought I was woke. Dreams wrapped in dreams, inception of a Russian doll maker. The secret of confessions of 100 stargazers giving birth to the future, but it wasn't hard labor. Bizarre nature, they be saying we extreme. You think you woke till you wake up in the next dream. Guitar player made the music to connect scenes. What up with the clones of a nation, a depth fetus, a repeating simulation of the living death secrets. Rebellious hidden nation in the masonry beams. This is light architecture that remains to be seen. Made tea inside the circle, so my fate in the steam. Taurus taking nanobites till I ate the machine. Who could swallow volcanoes like a plate of cuisine? Cause God made the spiral and hypnotized himself, staring at his own chart. Now who can wake the supreme? So eternity at once, in the space and the stream. Between infinity and now and all that's placed in between. They so hungry for the light to get a taste of the gleam. The clip's empty, I'm trying to refill it. But the beat's already dead, I'm trying to re-kill it. Inside of a deep skillet, stop lying to me, spill it. Exercise peace while you puzzled, I still fit. Your circle's out of shape with no muscular build fit. Papers from banana plants to puffin' my grills with. Jungles though I'm used to going dust like the bill split. Light pole, fixed stars, froze time, I'm still lit. Playing freeze tag with my past self, I'm still lit. I'm still wet from my past rain, I still drip. That's nice and cool, zodiac bicycle. Rapid eye motion, beats with appetites roaming. This sounds like a job for this is Captain Sky Ocean, Superman and Mr. Universe who snatched the time potion. Shoot, they optimism like it's magnified, hoping lyrics hit the firmament case and it cracked it wide open. Wide open, wide open.
Priest, Underland Fortress, Cap Jones. Royal Priesthood.
Let's go.
Yeah. Angel and demons came in a legion. Souls with the wings of a phoenix. Robes while it's raining on heathens. Said the 7 plagued and the heaven spread. The great breach head was red. The feast of 11 bread. Iron teeth, the lion is Greek. Lion in Greece, the legend said. King Belshazzar, the elder god, held a star. The other one with the devil writing hellish bars. Skeletons are.
There's not one amongst you who can charge me. I'm moving with ill intention, this mission godly. And I hardly lift a finger to bring the memories pushed through this pen that begin the resurrection of a pine cone. The mind blown pulled from the charade. The play upon the stage, it slowly evaporates. What's left is real strife as you howl at moonlight. And the knife that you hide up your sleeve might take your life. And the people that you trust can turn and take flight. Cause the lies that you buy, they come at full price. And the debts that you owe, just know they cost twice as much as if you'd have just made the sacrifice. I laid it out, never doubt, I never dumb it down. And I could really care less how you think I sound. I move planets with this pen, so let's begin to dissect the ways that I win. The hate that you employ, the ways that you destroy, the things that you avoid in hopes that they just die off. This truth is napalm, it's never gonna wipe off. And all that self-doubt is something that you can't hide long. Although I have pity for the weak, this whole thing reminds me of Ezekiel 23, defiled and disenfranchised, searching for God's love, completely paralyzed and awestruck. Reconnect with the above, put the mic down and give it up. Swipe right and get some love, maybe you just need a hug. Royal Priesthood never peddling clickbait or fixate on soundbite clowns because that shit's fake. Joke's on you, I'm a shark and you just fish bait. I dictate the game on lanes and son, it's checkmate. Most are through, but these knocks they out late. Searching for limelight, blind sight, boy it's your guardian angel.
Yo, so Zilla, John Gotti and Hell. The others they ran fell. I studied the plans well. Architect 9, bullet trains from my hands propel. A god who shot the breeze and through the portals the land fell. The fact the court stand before a wizard they can't spell. Trash bag rappers claim they're ill, but I can't tell. Planetary angles form the angels, understand it well. My pen, like the fire red hair, Mars Sambio. Solar Mac will spin his sword round and make sun rays. Gave me one day of the week, he claimed Sunday. Raphael Mercury, Luna Jabril, even Saturn, Jupiter, keep moving the wheel. Then it's Andy, Venus, Cassiel, Saturn. They formed in heavy battle, smashed the hell dragon, stellar wagon, call my cellular patterns and God answers you. Undertakers taking over land like we planned the coup. Buried the Titanic and parted with sunken relics, future money. Space bands and Stalin and psychedelic yelling. See the stars tell the secrets like they Boosie Collins. Winning one year and not the other. Travel through your noggin, cut them like directors. When the movies dropping, Ruby cop and telescope and diamonds in the sky. Like we jewelry shopping. Study the Tahuti doctrine. Scrubbing in jacuzzis, washing sushi chopping, suki shopping, Tutankhamun. Who can stop them?
Now we're moving further into the priesthood tales here, into the priesthood tales. Alright? So we're seeing some of the Royal Priesthood members, part of the collective, part of the conglomerate, from the production aspect and from the MC aspect. So shout out to Underland Fortress, and it's the Mark of Buddha. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody contributing, and the collective that contributes from a production aspect and also from the MC aspect. So we're getting deeper into the terrestrial and celestial seeds and weeds. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going up right now. Now we're about to get into some of the Z mixes. You understand? About to delve into the realm of the Z mix.
I know my sacred rights when I write. Who am I to judge? I'm in my pen tonight. I got booked in the pages with blue bars in. I started doing the sentence and finished at the margin. My mind tried to escape, but I'm the correctional garden. Max in the mental state, full of gems while I'm jogging. Using words and terms till I serve my turn. On my brain cells form into a bell's bond. Recording while I'm self-rewarding. Like I spit 3 autumns. When I release a masterpiece, just talking. That's how I get when I'm zoning. Just flowing. I make the listener a prisoner of the moment. The old face was abolished, reshaped and polished. Graduate from college, move to different states. The same people that hate make the dollar. Leonardo da Vinci envy. Cathedral cardinals were busy throughout the cities of Italy. The evil part of the history and mystery replaced the people darker than pigmy. Eventually, Michelangelo and Bible radicals handed gold by the Pope from that century to cover art immensely, intentionally. To dark ages from archaic, from rock paintings who started language, charts and data, tribal marks invaders, before titles and parts of Asia. The heart was nature, Africa was far ancient. Older periods, stars Sirius over pyramids, walls with cobra images, rituals were open in mouths of mummies, or biblical, how to rip a crowd for money, identical beneath the clouds of countries, subliminal, one wears the crown is chubby, while we hungry, they ugly and frowned upon me, look down on us but count on us and our growling tummies, arrest the devil, read him his rights, Edomites, in the courts of the cross, the Lord's jury seated Christ, and the 2 witnesses since Genesis, bringing the devil as God prisoner, the job for the minister, persecute him, then drag him to the chair to execute him. He tries to bribe you, stone him with Bibles. Give thanks to the Lord for he is good. A million saints with their swords to the devil's hood. Metal hooves, stand in heaven where I never stood. Only in hell, musical spells, magic only several could. Before religions, oral traditions, total transitions, Dogons, Egyptians, both arms are risen, the boat gone and drifted. Let's roll on depiction, let's roll on subscriptions, snowstorms on Christians, black magic and sorcery, mathematics, bad habits, horrors that I see, dialogue, 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 giving honor and all glory, thankful and painful, during long sufferings, calm when storms hovering, protected by my guardian angels, the lower and the upper wings are covering, for soul restructuring, I'm like Job recovering, loosen all the knots and the cluttering, till I'm filled with coloring, my life's a book with crayons to spray on, our legs and arms are bronze, from the Amazon, lost tribes in Babylon, north skies we sung a song, sweet chariots, then we carried on, we came from the nebula as settlers, we came here to plant grain, then explain the weather, the 10 spirits of the Sephiroths, their attributes and appearance, 10, this is the beginning, the hot ones like the chakra transcendent, our demeanors in Bina, in its likeness in its image, the nexus died like my eye, the astronaut on the ziggurat, comet rocks past the equinox, cast it on my headdress, the space cadet, that's the message, then Gavura like Suma, then Teferi, then a tea beverage, connect with comedics, genetics and deep merits, next up is next suck, after is hold in your soul, the Malkut, the Tao book, weed is Nubian, brown kush, take away the image you saw, now look, Jacob vengeance on Esau, his crown took, before the Platos and the Aristotles, in days of old those were pharaoh novels, and dialogue, and dialogue, dialogue, and dialogue, 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 and dialogue, dialogue.
Come with access from my praxis, every tree is going dialogue. Become paper for my reasoning and dialogue. Rhythmic, big applause to the lion god. Round of shakes, mountains, quaking sounds can make the giants nod. Mayan god, zodiac clocks made of compliant cogs. Move barbarians, medicines from a second crop. Hallucination equations lost in vagina bar. They all bow when I walk into the highest lodge. Climbed out the pupil in the all-seeing iris rods. Vivid third eye massage. Flying pigs high up the hog. While they hoarding, I'm bored of the next astral plane. The wheel turns, but I never seen its axis change. The same script, just the actors in the apple frame. Bobby giving different roles, written just to act the same. And clearly few can mask this flame. Who could reenact the same? That's a shame. Planets rotating as the math explains. Shed my skin. To me, million bodies on the path I came. Killed my former selves and got away, but look what that became. Vast terrain, the sky releases science when I ask for rain. Master brain, if you don't have a name, you don't have an aim. In and out this world so many times, still I haven't came. I can see the next me, seen through galactic frames. 7 keys, fed degrees, demons on our path get slain. Royal Priesthood, our reputation got them scared to death. Devils caught wind of us approaching, they give up their breath. Treasure keep a century, either season with time spice. I ate a clock and deprecated minutes from my hindsight. Took the 7 vows and went from infinite to finite. He's in the days, but he only entered it to finite. Looking at my chest, now she got interest in the finite. Talisman, tortoise man, the ignorant divine height and body. All the Gnostics knew that wisdom's is divine right. Profound magic of a master at the round tablet. Heaven's real meal, not immortal from the ground addict. Holy evidence, open portals in my crown addict. Spectral spectators took the spirit world around back. The why knows like why know is ignorance bliss. But it's all mirage, vanished with one flick of my wrist. Took a picture of my watch like it didn't exist. Photo of my photons from the mystic abyss. Serpents with a hawk face, circus in my thought space. Knew my Pegasus would be the quickest at the horse race. Spearhead the mirror, fed me visions of the Lord's face. Arab in the abracadabra, abracadabra. Zigzag, Zodiac, killer, the next massacre.
Now we're working into the realm of all of these songs and joints that Priest did on the Braxis, and we got some of this Cabraxis. I believe this album is somewhere in the found tapes. You know what I'm saying? This Cabraxis album is gonna come out. You understand what I'm saying? Some of the best of Priest Zodiac collaborations all on one joint. You know what I'm saying? From Use My Mind, the Priest mix all the way up. So something for this Cabraxis. Here we got some heaven for your mental. You understand what I'm saying? Heavy for your mental. Shout out to the High Priest Mo Life in the building. Make sure y'all go to Jody's page and subscribe. All right? Shout out to Ceaseless. You understand what I'm saying? Ceaseless one in the building. Ceaseless one of one. I seen Dave Flores and the fam in the building. Mad love, honor, and respect to you all. All right? Peace to the great minds. Let's keep going.
We are giving you these scriptures on our authority and by the authority of the prophets and the apostles, who came to open everybody's eyes to the fact that you are two manifestations of the divine. This discovery is the gospel, that is the good news, with the eternal energy of the universe and the love that moves the sun and other stars.
With KP is silent, he's still powerful, like a pharaoh in knowledge. Y'all think about it, when y'all done, I'll be over to the next one. Giving your mind and your ears direction. What you hear is perfection. When you disturb the Egyptian kings, death comes swift on wings. Either kiss the ring or get bit and sting, or it's dimethyltryptamine. That mean you die while you trip off for being. So human beings, what you seeing? Only me in a huge coliseum, with slaves following me to their freedom, with trumpets and swords, and we're taking out the kingdom. When I rap, I'm Lord, and this is my Eden. I write in my laws for the snakes and treason. Chariots out the floor that I'm placing my feet in. Horses pull my microphone cord, I take a seat then. We thrust through my bedroom door straight into deep winds. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun. I wrote on steles and pillars of master killer and jizza, and saw my own reflection crash into mirrors. The healer, shout out the RZA, the cure. My rhymes could be mistaken as cocaine lines so pure. I should have wrote this on aluminum foil, light a torch beneath it. To the room is fume with the royal. like Upper Egypt. Back in the days we used to fight if you scuffed a sneaker. Your name ring bells through the school if you snuffed a teacher. I used to rhyme off a boombox with a busted speaker. Back when Biggie and Tupac was just a feature. I started rhyming like I couldn't be touched by neither. I was only a child like King Tut but deeper. While y'all poses on Instagram, I put roses in the pentagram. Scent in my nose when I kill a ram. I'm son of man, rappers think they goats but they still a lamb. So I use it for a coat and to warm my hands. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done. Because there's nothing new under the sun. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done. Because there's nothing new under the sun.
Meet the great osmosis like I rock a cane and turn it to a serpent in my top reign. I'm certain that I'm not sane. The end is near. Engineer service in the clock train. Glock range, Dr. Strange, linears, hemispheres. Hammers from the top crane while handling the rock cane. Ran before the cops came. This manual was not named. Now they call me Rock Kane, the spotted cool Jesus rapper. Half a brigade and half a militant. He's the master. Read the chapter even after I can hear the demons' laughter. From A to Z, I found these letters between. Written by Allah's hand. Supreme, blew across the hot sands, turning breath into steam to make nimbus clouds by dining on electric cuisine. In the center of it all, but still never be seen. The memoirs of Superman who flew ahead of his dreams. Clan of the 10 planet spheres under one roof with me, combine them all. Made a W, like there's two of me. You guys, you gotta feel it like your moon degree. But who would see the breeze who stole heavy mental riding on the ferry? My flow across the wave valley, riding on the jet ski, turn to heavy, getting to heaven like the science has possessed me. Spirit in the body, use the iris to undress me. Calls from the astral plane, need a psychic to connect me. I got a hand to him, knowing lightning couldn't catch me. Run me the procedures, sweet as honey Indonesia. Staying on my D-Nars like money in Tunisia. While they studying how Nas ticks, I was with the Gnostics. Until I started rapping like I couldn't be touched by ether. When 5% is it intelligent hoods, the God MCs, I was God, they was never this good. Heard the silence swept the room like a ghost when it's calm. And said you took their breath away, how they supposed to respond?
The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done. Because there's nothing new under the sun. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done. Because there's nothing new under the sun.
Since inspiration always comes through a human vehicle, whatever truths I utter to you will be distorted. My voice will be distorted, and you might mistake the meaning of what I said. Now, so therefore, everybody who receives divine inspiration, sometimes it comes for no reason that anybody can determine, and you can take that or leave it.
My fingers slipped from Solomon's grip. I was swallowed into a bottomless pit, going down through the rocks from a cliff. Though the darkness wasn't the worst of it. As the curses eclipsed, I saw spots in the gothic were lit, going down the throat of black smoke, into a moat that covered my face and my back like a coat. I'm in its bowels with owls, and men that wrapped their head with towels, and spoke the Talmud, the owl school, loud too. I'm in his guts, I see skeletal forms in his tusk. The winds are rough, a gust spins me up. My view is now in the spiral, confused as I go up in the cycle. Circular, 6 dimensions, my body light up. I'm a Merkaba, positive, negative in my messages. I thought the worst occurred. Soon as I lay the verse in the beat, it becomes a 12-person word. I risen from the beast's digestive system. I resurrect with wisdom when I connect with rhythm. I see Solomon hands appearing closer as I reach, coming from debris with composure. Behind me looks like debris from explosives on planets that nova. That's when I got the grip, he pulled me over. As he pulled, he slipped, my hand still in his grip. He tumbled to the edge of the canyon, his body dipped. I said, I got you, hold on. We both pulling so strong. Then he tapped me on the back of my shoulder, asked me what's wrong. Asked me why I'm leaning over the canyon. I look again, I'm holding on my other hand like a companion. I said, wait, something not right. It went left, let's get this straight. As he curved the conversation, it could drive you to a place. I backed up, shocked, bouncing in my mind. A lie sends you mistakes. Food for thought, read it on the plate. Since Adam, Eve, and the snake, evil deeds inflated like a cake. Superstition, religion, became a business. Change from old, new editions. Offenders new to prison. Sign up to the system. Line up, choose a witness. We lose due to fitness. We chew with a vengeance. No clues for the sickness. Cold flu so suspicious. Mom brewing biscuits. A song that she knew, a stew or twist of citrus. Esau's the author of my free fall of torture. Evils and horror. Eagles got the borders. Energy has a sequel. Cerebral's getting stronger. The mummified hands try to grab me. The son of I am. Jagged stone streaming past me. Abraxas reading Simha Paroma. Galaxy above my head holding my diploma. Graduated, not encapsulated. A lot infatuated with my greatness. Most of y'all favorites, I keep basic.
Aroma, Cerebral's Abraxas. The word slow motion falling down side up. I read it backwards. The sea becomes a sky fish freeze, turning to blackbirds. Trouble is afoot with no ledge like Bishop's last words. Free fall until he crashed. Now they yelling free falling at an ankle. Need the cash, need the dough. See below, secret wisdom in the class nerd. We spill the juice crucible. Visions of the past stirred. Alice's paralysis. I wonder letting fast and blur from fire above the phallus. Niggas cured, now that occurred. Reflections coming back and who was fishing for a glass turd. Seeing through the shift is so different, it was absurd. Trust my gut feeling as I'm hearing what my abs heard. The band was playing spinal chords. In them where the crab served. Glasses full of past words, wasn't and used tos. Has been the plan on coming up to get new views. Falling out the sky while I discovered the blues clues. Colors and blue hues while touching the nude views that shock the breeze and prophecies. Scuffing his new shoes. It's magic how they all became ducks when this fused blue. It's hypnostic like a cup full of blue booze. They hide and bark inside my bars. I drunk up they woo-woos. The exes quickly ghosted them, bolted like loose screws. Got mad and shot each other like a couple of news crews. Last memory, we didn't get the password. I stuck in the who's who. Good luck on the yuzu. Gemini that got them both in trouble like you two. Went from the esophagus, sent to the Moroccan trust. Hippos with colossal touch told me what it's all about. The sunken place with me, myself, and ice is how to fall it out. Black Panther said the Jaguars right. While they in the child asking me if Hathor bites. Watch as I develop. Hands in time lost their grip on watches I that fell up. Watching as the kings collapse. Eternal voice of life is a bitch with no wings attached. She died before you let a bungee jump with no strings attached. Rings I snatched, fire from the gods in a thinking match. The universe threw me ideas I didn't think to catch. The tallest towers turned into dust. The fiends think it's cracked. The bricks become cities in the sky. I brought the kingdom back, designed a new treaty with the devil with a handshake. Flip the planet right side up like it's a pancake. Children rise from underground holes, receive the mandrake. Control me falling up in slow motion as I steer the crowd toward the sun manifest. Standing on the cirrus cloud, praising stride of Jesus. They was calling, I could hear it loud. I won't falter, nah, I won't falter. Zip it in the tomb, read the message in the water. The stars you thought were rising up were dying what? Whole time I thought that I was falling, really I was flying up. Everybody screwing each other to get the tightest nut. T-I-T-A-N, y'all better tighten up and move this jangle piece. That was healthy this week. So society collapsed on itself in the week. Revealed the secrets that were burned on the selfish elite. Allegations shook the planet till they fell from their seats. Caused an earthquake, the Killah Priest felt and released as he slipped into the darkness to the essence of the beast and turned it into beauty. Child of destiny, police now. Worry took his piece out the game, none caught the fall guy. Start to fall apart just like a Libra telling tall lies. I never fell for it, saw the answers in this small lies. The camera said it's all lies. The candles, they was all high, but as the felons fell in the trap, the righteous all fly. For every God deed, I gained a feather to adorn my wings. The beat was kicking, arms flying. When I talk, I swing punchlines, spit the chemtrails. And when I got to the bottom of the seasons, to get even, I'm now stalking spring.
Vultures over kings, left their skull and bones expressed with screams. Naked, wet in streams, cold water, running dry, body sunken. Each finger a row of golden rings. Each tell their moments with heroic genes. It's deep tell perfectly. Encrypt in codes on beams like mercury. Written on scrolls unseen, only the word to see. Missing head rolls from guillotines and perjury. Body release the soul in surgery. The mirror is clean before it cracks. Killer is back at the murder scene to clean his tracks. At the darkest hour of the night, glides on the wings of bats. Like a black avenger called the crow above a phoenix bat. Swirling ravens around my fountain pen. There's all my written text. Unforgiven death, counted sin? If so, I write this epistle, holding the crystal, trying to counter them. With rhymes I'm balancing, and the mind is challenging. And all my writing books that lightning pushed. Open with burning pages, minister from sermons from ages. A lot remain hermits and nameless. Hip-hop ordained minister of greatness. Came in the game from a spaceship. My merkable message, wordsmith on records. Magic, check it. It's like I'm related to the inventor of Tetris. It's weird, cause as my name slowly wrote out in the pages of history, the book disappears. My bars then reappear in shapes that's green. From the top, then slowly drop. It's reoccurring as ghostly hip-hop. I'm the phantom. Hold your attention for ransom. In my father's house, there's many mansions. Each room a bar, lounge, and expanded. A black K stretched next to a Celtic P. The crest etched upon my eldry. Red rosaries, holy beads. They read, I wrote a creed for the dead that goes to the elderly. Try to put a hex and spell on me. Ropes around the necks fell from trees. Open the doors of the cellars, make you dwell in hell for centuries. As the Middle Age seal reveals the MCKP, an executioner, with a letter from Lucifer. The dreads go booyaka from Memphis to Utica. I'm really that vulgar, as I read from the stilly of the vultures. I'm hip-hop, I'm the city and the culture. Watch, I play chess upon the universe. Map first, flat earth, pull up my chair. I use the borough of Queens as my queen. Protect Brooklyn as king. They call check as I place Manhattan on the Madison Square. But wait, calm, you can't touch the Bronx. You in check, you got a problem, try to lift up Harlem. He touched Strong Island next. I start smiling, that's checkmate, Staten Island. 32 pieces from my Charlene set. Who went next? I shuffle tectonic plates like it's a deck. Any concept, my sword complete with all flesh. It's Killah Priest, the war vet. The goat of Psalms, coat of arms, and medals on my broad chest. Othello that shoved devils into a vortex. Eyes yellow like the great owl. As my mic appeared from out of gray clouds, my verse heard in wave sounds and frequencies of high pitches. Hide in hieroglyphics, the lyrics is aged now. A sage found. How do I stay bound? Young with a face frown. I'm older with grace. On my shoulders go plates. I went from headaches, but now on my head is where they place crowns. Caution when walking on my stage with your sacred grounds.
Anywhere our feet touch become sacred grounds. See us walking over clouds wearing flaming crowns. If you ain't speaking with love, it's just a waste of sound. Sacred ground, laid it down, builders of the ancient mounds. Anywhere our feet touch become sacred ground. See us walking over clouds wearing flaming crowns. If you ain't speaking with love, it's just a waste of sound. Sacred ground, laid it down, builders of the ancient mounds. Lips of death kissed me and it died right before me. See, they say the Grim Reaper took his eyes when he saw me free. They need me like breath, though they cried and ignored me. So ironic, knew I was the most high as a shorty. Trees tried to record me in their rings, years of extra Lakers. Why y'all don't see that every tree's a stack of record players? Nectar mayor, nexus maker, killers on our best behavior. They say your next friend could also be your next betrayer. Magic trick, 3 eyes that saw me in half. I'm illustrating, brigand, raving, spoken, taught me the math. Now it's all I see, thought I'd be a seraphim that shared honeydew, melanin with the Z hive that's swarming me. They rhyme and it's boring me to die. Be the glory, he's a lost favorite suit. I arrived when he wore me, God. Body in the cleaners, had a stellium in Virgo. Kill adrenochrome sippers, melatonin into Merlot. Flying over New Jeru, I saw a giant priest rhyming on beats in a circle, playing chess with all the boroughs. I said I got next, sat on Badikin, dropping words snow like ashes. Serapis, Caraxes, we played some worlds ago. I reached my jersey pieces from Monopoly and AC. Computer hacked the saxophone, calling music to play me. To learn your pattern, son, your KP. Where should I move my next? Word horse, jumpkin' JC? Or is that move smart? I sparked the LEO Leo with ideas to build a new ark. To move his nights falling, cause his curtains made the room dark. I'm serving turns to blow to level the playing field. From owners to renting, the kingdom will never kneel. From Brooklyn to Guillotine neck, protect your shoulder mug. Upon his head he wore a T-set. I spit a soldier's blood. The mad MAGA hand of the dagger is still liquid. Watch it on cam, did in slow motion, it's still missing. The Knights of Elves cut off their legs and still kick the globe back to the subconscious mind where it existed. Bishop coming at an angle, but witty, maybe he missed it. I spot the rook coming trying to take the Queen Elizabeth. Swept the pieces off the glass roof while turning slow, breaking ozone layers. Once connected to the turbo deep, they trying to figure out how I cut them with a steel sword. And though I danced across the ceiling, they was still floored. Skilled at war, though I became human, I was still the Lord. Right until my name became huger than a billboard. I almost cracked the firmament, yeah, with just a surface below. While I was in the sky, breakdancing as the earth was rotating in the circle, I created an inferno. My breath across the glass wrote my name into the words glow. Head spinning on the ceiling like iguanas, it's the lizard ill. Nothing ever happened if it's all a dream, it isn't real. Pictures in your image real, lightning that I get to wheel. Rip the wheel, whip a pill, bananas when I drove off. Grasping with the spoke speak, magic on the throne seat. I'm faster like I don't eat, magic when I souls cross. Say the future limits you, traveling with no peak. Hide and seek with time, I sneak back again but don't peek. I saw myself counting on the map again, a stone sheik. For many kings vanished, cause their character was so weak. Collab with God until we slay the dragon on its own beat. Out the lid, on this pot they battling with no heat. Without my hands I caught a glimpse, then married it with cold feet. I walked on thin ice and melted half until there's no sheet. The Matrix figure skater, one in battling your whole fleet. The greatest figure skater, to the math magician, don't cheat. But what if no one can see us? No squares to hold and keep us. No board and no chess box, just astronosis, Jesus. We just played each other's music, it controlled the pieces. Humans on the sidewalk, squares, planet psychokinesis. Every move connects fate and empty heads and neck weight. With Santos and priests in Australia, we talk to plant ghosts. Created
like money together. Now that's a checkmate.
Made the devil eat his heart out from off his breastplate.
Sell us the dope that leads to heart failures and strokes. Where do we start? Do we believe what the elders wrote, or the ones who watch through a telescope? The Illuminati Cyclops, beast mark on every coast. The head of a cult, the devil goat that sits in a drum circle like a hippie, dressed like a gypsy. My best of rocking benevolent corpses like Tesla notes. Now they got surveillance on Diddy. I'm a cross between Umar Johnson and Billy Carson. I told my grandmother that we are from where the stars from. I'm like Rod Hayes, but I'm Todd Wave with a blonde fade. Some days it'll be an orange braid, half shade. That's just his character. I made hair like lemonade. Both his parents come from Africa. Y'all know the prototype, it's the walking life. See, the sun is the source of light. It made my quartz bright as New York at night. They say when Walter Wright, he can steer Hathor to the boat of the moon. Into the cliff, sent to the glyphs to open the tombs. They say killer flows is like pillar porticos that fulfill the scrolls made of silver and gold. The bars I laid is like sculpted on the architrave. I wrote it like an art display with gods and goddesses with darker shades. I wrote it in the chamber, glowing like the child that was golden in the manger. Only 3 kings knew he was growing to be the savior. Okay, back to rap more about Hathor, the cow-headed near the Nile desert. Under the white clouds, the native dancing in the powwow. He wore the head crown of owl feathers. As the clan went from loud records, and priests and Jizza wrote their signature down on Geffen. And hip-hop's are where I found the presence. The shepherds are coming down from Mount Everest, surrounded by peasants. With unclean skin disease, they called them leopard. I pointed a finger up and moved it around till I found the nebula. I told them I walked through Babylon, Persia, and Mecca. I talked to bees out their nectar, kings out their treasure. I've been counting ever since I've been walking. I started from forever. I've been writing on stillies inside of caverns where it's misty. Dealt tarot cards to the hands of time. Closed my eyes while the mouth of a game kissed me. I gave the walls history. Y'all enslaved us all misery. That's why I shaved it off and came back bald, a mystery. I wrote it all on big slabs of lapis, lazuli, channel vibe to the candle fire. 12 candlesticks, 6 on amethyst. I write my scrolls on the clove of a rose. You see them when they unfold, the untold secret me and the queen bee hold. So when they make the pollen then, I can communicate with the insect world like King Solomon. I mean solar gems, most roll to him.
Then I went rogue on them, those who stole my pen. Then I went ice cold as wind. Geminis, we roll as twins. When we take the mic, we here to walk in life.
The D's rated houses looking for your favorite out of Brooklyn. Africa praises to the bushmen, to the natives in the woodlands, the raisins in the Juxon, through the mazes of the bullbit. They killed our saviors, re-raised us and made us into hoodlums. Malcolm X became one of the greatest out of the Muslims, except for this boxer who never went to Oxford, who never became a doctor, but got the rings of the chakras. Cassius Clay and Hathaway passed away, saw dimensions. George Benson, could this be a masquerade? Preacher said fast and pray. My mother's not there, but I asked her grave. Tiffany's not here, but her ashes stayed. What word will Prince and Michael Jackson say? I was a boy, now the mirror showed me patches of gray. Then it got black, and I started like tapping into a haze. Days. The mirror said your hair looked glazed because that's how much passion you gave. This is what happened, you still rapping. The mirror became my healer when it told me I was a pyramid giver, a gold spitter and a soul filler. I came to slay the Antichrist. Walking life. Yeah, that's what
Walking man, stores expand, rivers in my orbits ran after me across Japan. Mastered the default command, skin brown but so bright. The mirrors where I caught a tan, lost the pants, labyrinth. Spirits move across the sand, but birds to fly, the words to fire. But in exchange, they lost their hands, appeared inside a jungle. In the bed upon a Moorish man, I'm multiplying gold horizon. Traveling, I goes Orion, burned the tree to 3rd degree. Asking all the birds agree, I'm certainly a giant. Using bamboo just to stir the sea. Watched across an island, suddenly cooked the leaves and turned the tea. Smoking gun and spoken tongues 1,000 leagues below Poseidon. Fell asleep and fell to sleep. Woke up and I spoke Hawaiian. Kamakami homicide. My brain was never colonized. There's angels, demons, gods inside. Bakeries with prophesied. Serving loads of sermons. They all heard and drove in herds and droves to see me when I'm cooking up. I'm writing over burning stoves while levitating lepretainment. Search below the surface robes. Service codes. Words explode. Terminator circuits froze. Zigzag zodiacs. Killer, that's in murder mode. I hate how serpent hurt the toad. I can make the sculptors cry. Rivers undiscovered under colors in the sulfur sky. In a child lullaby. Valley where the skulls are dry. Swimming this a coat supply of culture. Most of those deny. Children see it, still believe it. Lyrics make your brains whirl. Zodiac charts inside the coffee cup. He made swirls with coconut creamer like he slowly watching paint swirl. Quiet child who clammed up, spoken, then it made pearls. Kai died twice like Mandela and James Earl, but only lived once in many bodies in strange worlds. My neck's a grail. Chalice spinal fluid in the mind wine. They don't understand me here. I'm from a higher timeline. I wonder what the microscopic people on my spine find. Pro Tools arena. So cool demeanor while my head and heart battle. That's old school Medina. Show and prove repeater. So smooth computer. I told you, Eureka. Zodiac and show theatrics. Clearly they don't know the brackets. Nearly break your bones for practice. Think of kids who grow the cactus. Marveled at my own exactness. That stand lethal from lowly maggots to holy maggots. Engraved sigil in the stone of Cabraxis. Who kept his name hidden as unknown on the track list. Who rode a winged dragon on the road to Damascus. That kept his wings flapping on the throne of Galactus. No man can tell a Muslim from the bones of a Baptist. Dragon flame spit, turn the stones into ashes. I don't even mean music, but I own all the masters. And they ain't really government here, they're only actors. Farmers sat on lonely tractors, shaving over Hopi pastures. Only realized he giving haircuts to an Olmec after. Children in my gene pool that couldn't get a pool pass. Used to walk on blue moon grass, vision the cruel past. Astrologies just take the wheel, now I don't need the fuel gas. My urbanist verses means I'm following the rules last. Back when I was formed, all the angels in the heavens dead. Sharp and swollen harpsichords playing over 7 stairs. Said a prayer, said a bear, my solar system set up rare. Know why I'm so fly? I'm flowing in the debonair, left the square. Anywhere I sit is an electric chair. Inside the maze I reached the dead end, and so I made a door. By just thinking, modern legend of an ancient Moor. When you die, the world dies, you're who they made it for. The tallest giant made a glass ceiling, it became my floor. Lyrics in my brain galore, miracle they can't ignore. Zodiac, I'm the only man that time waited for.
some of your early influences?
Well, the planets, the creator, mythical gods, humans, people, flowers, everything in nature, inspiration. Musicians get their inspiration really from environmental things, and all musicians are inspiration to me, no matter what style they're playing.
High, the smoke rise, they ghosts fly, they both died, they throat tied on the goat hide, sacrificed them all to wall, rain fall, while tears pour, my ears sore, pagans don't hear law, Theodore, the old man stumbled from smearing off, weird cough, appeared lost, brushing his beard off, his lady ripping from a distance, wishing he cared more, tobacco called bear claw, the back of his hair gone, I'm writing in rare form, throw light in the spear storms, like a titan with hair blonde, or Viking in gear bronze, my mic like a magic wand, daggers in palm, Pythagoras psalms, the master is calm, relax, moving his palm, near pond, puffing the bomb, cuts in my arm, strong, a couple of charms, a couple of oolong, we smooth when we crush a new song, purpose, we write verses to his curtains, we gone, Abraxas, Revis, believe it, if I can see it, I'll achieve it, the semis for the dinner when I eat it, the thrones is only 2-seated, and you ain't Mike Jack, so beat it, you're like Drac anemic. Salute, empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am the hypothesis of Herodotus, gods and goddesses, the Eden garden to the apocalypse, religion and politics, arguments between fools and true scholarship, nowadays everybody's a narcissist, schools are targeted, no jewels, names anonymous, everybody's making claims, and say it's consciousness, laying hold to Egypt, hieroglyphics, Bible scriptures, Apocrypha, and the Josephus, the book of Enoch of those who pushed it to knock, and the scrolls of Jesus, Masons things told in secret, the only ones that wear the red robes can keep it, next to King Solomon, the widow's son, and the deacon, just speaking, and my flow chastise demons, give them bad vibes while teaching, 12 from every black tribe is leading, along with 12 rabbis and magi's we leaving, this fiery hell breaking the spells of the heathens, empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am
the God inside the sun, I'm Aries, son of Mary's, summon Aries, still on top with none compare me, one of one with none compare me, you won't like me when I'm angry, turns begin to someone scary, sun canary, sunken berry, what a query from Tamari, ram the health data, for the universe, the sun declared me, Taurus ox and Taurus sock, sleepwalking, I fought a fox who tore me out to walk through blocks, Torbaku, no daughter knock, Apocrypha, the laws of Doc, Pentateuch, Pentateuch, I can cause the pen to talk, my body gives a Morris Moss looking through the bullseye, I can see the aura watch, but the all is not, calendars and tortoise tops, Gemini, outthought the clocks, listen all the thoughts of rocks, hitman, lyrical bartender, they call the shots of everything they fought to stop, ship it the unorthodox, picking up the signal from the sigils and the water drops, making calls on wars to stop, new Neo and Bruce Leo, Roy John of Architect 9, lead the cathedral, how you hypnotize, all of the mind readers is reading you, most high who made me up from lies that's completely true, Virgos, fur coats, fashioned from the ether zoo, magic man from deep Peru, Theta Gamma, ancient grammar placed in amber nail him with the Abraham Arabi, Medusa's head turned my hard drive to something floppy, one look I nutted submit, and that seems meant. Typically Illuminati, hit the L like you in hockey. Mr. Superman, Asasi, Planet Rocky, ran with Shakti. Every verse an ace, never seen me dip the new Versace. Birthday suit and title wear, fashion in the human body. Libra, Liberace, weight decisions on the dragon scales, imagine it. I am a jinn, either mage, am I the ancient book of rhymes? I took my time, no I don't know if I am aging. Zodiac, my skin broke, the spikes inside the Iron Maiden. The great I am at this, punch it like I am a fist for one, so I am you. Let me show how I outran a jet. That I am you lit. I am legend, I can heaven, follow all the planet steps. Knowledge you can't handle. Yeah.
Creation of man, the seed of Abraham.
I am.
Force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham.
I am.
Y'all still with me? Hope you be enjoying, inspired, or what? You understand what I'm saying? I got to see what's going on here. Because y'all might have went to sleep on me. You know what I mean? Getting this Royal Priesthood legendary story. You understand? So you're seeing these intersections happening. Y'all with me? Let's see. Jeremiah Judah up in here. Okay. Paul Wise. Salute for the subscription. Tell somebody to tell somebody. All right. Let me shout out these real quick. Danny Salinas, Brown Buffalo in the building. Ceaseless one. The ceaseless one of one. Okay. After him, there is no up. All right. Jamie Uncensored done dropped 2. Salute to you, Jamie Uncensored. Make sure y'all go check out his channel. 3. Hit him with 3 or 4. Hold on, who in the building right now? Okay. Salute to Jamie Uncensored for the super chats in the building. Alright. Make sure I ain't missing none. Hola. Alright. Jamie Uncensored then took over the show. Alright. That's a good question to ask Priest on Sunday. So just to reiterate real quick, Wednesday and a pop-up on Thursday, just this Thursday as of right now, is happening. Sunday is still a go. Go to kppodcraft.com, submit your songs for song promotion segment. Also check out the schedule and also get some merch while you're there. You understand what I'm saying? So we playing more Killah Priest, wear more Killah Priest, you understand? And support more Killah Priest. And if you a drinker, drink you some Killah Priest. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. We're going to keep going, keep rocking. All right? So salute to Divine Goddess and the whole family that's listening up there. We're going to keep on rocking. You know what I'm saying? This is the Cabraxis mix that is going to be an album somewhere, some heaven for your mental. All right? So if your favorite artist or your favorite artist aren't doing this, aren't inspiring you to grow, to build, to expand, to become the best version of you, you might want to change your list. You understand what I'm saying? So salute to the Iron Saw of hip-hop and the electric Elohim, Ka Zodiac, a.k.a. Astrology Jesus. We're going to keep going.
I write my verses like the curses using curses. I write my verses. My gospels go spelling worship. A warship in the surface. A warship in the surface.
Watch how you speak to me. My bars on guard frequency. Your arms too short to spar, even if you in arms reach me. Discard decency and ours are resolved peacefully. Heavily armored bombers when karma's involved. Frequently secrecy, coded language in cryptic forms of mystic norms. Monolithic lords and suspicious storms. Prolific born, elaborate author of emerald tablets. So I packaged it for wise men and abbots, extracting the gems that's trapped in it. My pen's mastered it, astronomer's tone. They've written books based off on poems, the clone philosopher's stone. Behold progression, the father of all perfection. The wind carries my sessions and travels in all directions. It's evolution, manifesting purpose with spark. The works of art brought to life by the birth of a thought. So serpents who pluck get smited down. Mark it, book it, write it down. I am bound to peek around and found out when I struck the ground. Thunder sounds broke the sky, open for my potent rhymes. Soaked in blood, the chosen rise. Floating, I awoke in mind. In a beast with synergy, giving me Christ consciousness. My mic will ignite, throwing embers of light off of it. Know who the prophet is, the great Archon Abraxas. 7 classic planets commanding and chanting the lands with magic. Decipher the name through numeric tactics. 365 heavens, ascension axis. Relentless practice, tragic. Read Shimha, the great work redeemed through alchemic means of grim boss. My shadow known to dim stars explode within the coldest men. We overthrow like Moses, kin exposing sins. That's when my flow ascends.
My right hand is a symposium of holy men holding pens. Each tunnel out and go to gym, then barrel back in. I sit as the pharaoh of rapping. I flow like I spoke in hymns, Catholics and masses. My cathedral cerebral, blood on the Abraxas. On my back's a black eagle, medieval. Steeples from ashes. I rose up, wings tucked, king tut, gold rings, emerald green cup, queen's blush, Fareem and Magnum. My egg-shaped skull, the phoenix dragon. Come through the mall, all of y'all human beings that's savage. Wishes are granted if you're left-handed. Toe text, old Mex, written in old text commandments. Sun, moon, stars, and planets. My Xbox-shaped object just vanished. Chariot of ascension through dimensions. Did I mention this extension of Atlantis? I'm the phantom. I wear the face of space and a million grandsons. Each change place from black to white, from white to random. Master like the yin yang symbol in temples. I like my money blue and green like all other Hindus. Priest of purpose, the wordsmiths, this beat is monumental. Christ consciousness, bow down and honor it. Yeah, we deal with the waters, Noah's Ark. Now we deal with the astronomers, show you the charts.
Composed of 12 signs, 10 planets, 12 houses, aspected by these ghostly marks. Behold the spark, shown to be a gnosis tree with golden bark. Saturn by a chesed cat, the clism who gloat in the dark. And Noah's Ark, Nova's Arch, planet spoken, making points, sharpen up the throwers darts. I was in the oldest quarks, Superman, I strolled in Clarks. Mother plane, drive the planets crazy, I threw it in park. Ball of frisbee, time will turn it all to cities. Jungles took it all so quick, the plane became the earth. Hawaii, the apple, macrocosm of the human heart. I showed the card, future charts, hidden Andalusia art. Bullseye, Taurus field of vision, saw his own remarks, remarkable. The stars go, lightning in my sword glow. My spirit fought to have my body playing tug of wardrobe. Study supreme math, arcs, angles, the archangels. Virgo clean the satellite dishes off for the star table. Scorpio wave sign, intersex. I took up lust, double cross, right bed, intersex. I took a plus, spun it, didn't multiply, reproduce. Now look at us, shocked when I merged both. 8 points, I made a universal flag out of a snake's joints. The serpent goats, compass of the zodiac, 8 points, virgin host. Infinity is infinity, my cup overflows and refills instant for me. I drank from my own brain, from the business I see for. Everything was 8 by 8 to 64 chess squares, so they stared. No one's ever been as lit before. From the pleroma of the thrifty Moors that drift ashore, the broken wing people free falling down to 60 floors. Demiurge and venom serpents, been the current's time talker. I'm Luke Cageless as a baby, used to Skywalker, walking life with thoughts of Christ. They walk in depth, their thoughts possessed. Money was the goal, they thought, they lost their breath. Thesaurus Rex, moonwalk the Green Mile backwards by my orange dress, put on my flesh. Use Monster Eye in my skin suit. It turned brown, circle mounds, lions play wind flutes. My brain erupts, their rain is up, they staying stuck in Satan's crux. Strut around the sacred grounds, kicking up the angel dust. Following the pathematics, mathemagic elements. Thine will a testament, mind skill is excellent. Zion logarithmic, spine chill, the exorcist. Legged eye and eye exam, labeled in the diagram, great I am. Once they all saw me, all the ligers ran. Cabrax and Zodiac is who won't smoke with the highest ram. Shepherd here to guide the lambs, Messiah man, Messiah grand. Well of Zam in my diaphragm and my command. No pad elixir, Boaz constrictor, Benita Labo bumble clock, throw jabs in Mithra, hieroglyph and hydroglyph and pyro spitting, fire wicking, roll the tape, the time is sticking, clock inside the diamonds ticking, my dimension, Mayan henchman, my ascension, time suspension, master builder, walk amongst the strangers and still act familiar, time is up, so match the killer, holy rhyme book, that I used to light a match the gorilla, smack the silverback gorillas, Mr. Zodiac Attila, medicine from sarsaparilla, temple with two lions on the side, call them caterpillars.
Have you heard of Nag Hammadi? No? Let me tell you about it. The Nag Hammadi Library is a collection of 13 ancient books called codices, containing over 50 texts. Texts that present a radically different view of early Christian beliefs.
During the early race, man wanted real estate, so he started building shape. Others started to fill away, though they started killing snake. Those of the worldly faith found themselves in pearly gates, left to see this girl inflates. Blessed he who elevates, set the tea and meditate. Rain splash off of the stained glass, medieval cathedrals that still stand in Spain and France. Skeleton fingers, how many diamonds his ring had. The courts had green grass, the hawks took spring baths. Across where kings clashed, they fought for the queen's hand. A masterpiece done by priests. Refractory property so unique. Sister goes Sophia in her holy seat. Her feet Alistair Crowley sleeps. It's where Kiss and Bon Jovi meet. The Greek, the beast, the owl covered in rosaries. Prophetess, potions and poetry. Abraxas Rebus Simha. The lion called Simba. When rhyming I'm the Templar. The troubadour with music for the temper. The rooster call from roof to floor. The eyes in the center. The truth is all manly hall. What lies within the picture. The fruit don't fall. Nuclear war that ties within the scriptures. The zodiac sign of Hitler. More than one Jack the Ripper. More than one Shakespeare. For some of it take years. The Nag Hammadi god body that practice motionless karate. The dragon on my Vatican Armani. Nag Hammadi, Nag Hammadi. Craft I'm in, I'm mastering the carpentry, the scaffolding, Corian stones to cornerstones. When I grab the pen, I fall in my zone and reach the African. Plastered in the walls of Rome, the priest is practicing. The royals on the doors of the dome, pads and fabric skin. On the mountain surrounded by columns, writing my album. All alone like a minute in solemn, solving my problems. Gothic sanctuaries, a wall of St. Mary's. The Gospel of John is scary. Lately I've been drinking heavy, reading Psalms with nervous palms. Open the vote, grab my sword and my coat of arms. Murder I wrote. Nag Hammadi Library.
I hear spirits I'm aware when they whisper. Books and steps climbing up my stairs in the mirror. Zodiac webs for the air and a twister.
The Nag Hammadi
God body rare for the listener. Yo, Nag Hammadi, Nadi Mati crusade. Good lord, hooksaw chopping with the moon blade. 10 planets in my space, jamming with the tunes played from sampling the groove late. Acoustics, he's not in his body. But after all, he asked the all, so he's not in his body. Nag Hammadi, disagree, but really, could've Nag Hammadi's body, Zaka Karma, I'm a robbery. Nagasaki door train, Nazi trolley, stopped his folly. I'm a turbulence and tears were told by how to spot me. Never poke a dot on a leopard, the grand menagerie. Right before they make their next move, they say the planets watch me, follow me forever. When the camera shot me, Mandelbrot me. Cosmic egg, Nog exotic beaches in the sand in Bali. Woke up a giant, lost the trees upon the land with broccoli. Y'all don't understand it probably. Kick inside the gown of Lakshmi. None could reach the ground, the top and see me. And they found the mock, they found the copy, sound karate. As speaking, I found the cocky on the clock, I noodle doom. Mask up underground Gaddafi, ancient astronaut from Mali. Yes, I'm high, but not on Mali. Exercise, Pilates, Dottie, cards with wands. Manuscripts, but couldn't hold the manuscripts of Marble Khan. Charlemagne, Malay, Comedic, Carbon. Painted me in dark bronze, a pocket fine of car. Hypostasis of the archon. Delete computer cookies out the language to the jargon. Abians, Acadians, praying on the Sargon. Start calm, then it got crazy up in stark calm. Intelligence that blew their brains, they say I was a smart bomb. Creation, yo, extra helio, made out of nothing. Society is fake, it's a great amount of bluffing. Ancient books looking like they just came out the oven. Yes, it gets Mars and Vegas, living water, mystic order, yacht flow ain't as cold as his. Nag Hammadi cold as is. Lamb upon the codices, the solar bridge exploded lids. I showed the kids to stand on top of lotuses. Bible or eyeball, lyrics in the sky wall. Miracles inside Paul, my ministry see men as trees. My enemies see end them easy, right with venom. Ink was hissing, writing still, leaving books burning like the Inquisition. Never asked forgiveness, astral fitness, back to business. Globe models hanging on my balls, call it sacrilegious.
That tells a completely different version of a story you thought you knew by heart. These manuscripts were hidden for a reason. In the end, Nag Hammadi's texts aren't just relics. They're a bombshell on traditional teachings, showing us just how diverse and dynamic early Christian thought was.
The stoic silence of the oldest island begin to thaw, replaced by a growing comfort from endless wars, a sense of openness from the hopelessness of night terrors and war-torn, a culture hit on a tree whose roots go down to hell, a vulture sits, its fruits are strange, comfort is the enemy of change, that's Buddha slain, ostentatious displays of masculinity, master identity, clashes of chemistry, acts to ministry, they found ossuaries where Yasha was buried, Yale and Oxford is wealthy, that's where it's held in a box with the Steelies. Sensation-seeking journalists, selfish collectors, thieves and lit professors, search for leads to hidden treasures, forbidden fruit that Adam and Eve bitten together. Seductive promise, corrupt the conscious, curse of the monstrous, a bomb nuclear launches, dinosaurs extinct, who instruct the comets, destructive regardless, Buddha's twisted bamboo, the Messiah touch a carpet, unspoken tension, permeated the air, the sun show us vision, made perfectly clear, the whole solar system, from days, months to years, casting that over our tranquil existence, joy and tears. The town's whispers grew louder, weaving tales of a particular king of power, deceived as well. Conversation in hushed tones spoke of a clandestine underworld, King Tut's bones, the son of hell. Gray smoke filled the air, creating a nostalgic atmosphere, contentment, religious. In the quietude of recent years, a mysterious veil descended from the night upon the living. The sun dipped below the horizon. The streets took on a different shape altogether, monopolizing luxury cars, sleek and expensive, stealthy rolled through the winters, criminal business with their wives and the fitness. Some took bribes, leads to a sentence. Some survived, codependent, now they co-defendants. Exposed to witness through hopes and contradictions. Cellmates, ex-cons in prisons, killers with long convictions, addicts with strong addictions. Badges, they draw depictions. Priest and mystic, listen. My book fell apart when I touched it. Its pages turned back to a papyrus, then went back to a tree, to a seed of a mustard.
Every day's a lesson, every moment is a plus degree. When I reached the door, I discovered that I was the key. Rules to the heavens so high, it's all under. And yo, I fit 1,000 ancient libraries in one mustard seed. I planted planets in the soil, grew over the thunder trees, but lightning branches, stars as fruit. Second dances, sight enhancers follow, but the numbers lead. My novel is too much to read. Arm wrestle gorillas, let it groveling in front of me. This knowledge from a honeybee. Competition runs for me. Obviously, never went to college, but my son degree thought I erased light when only darkness just remained immortal. When I raced light, I dusted him, and it created soil. Snakes that call you, raise the oil, praise the royal, slaves that toiled. My hand touched frozen water, and it made it boil. Food inside my brain don't spoil, burning bronze. Word is bond, I flow like every word's upon a rose. We gotta work my wand, I send a message out, and every creature in the world responds. They send their delegates from every forest, birds and squirrels, swans, and even made me say, damn, leave it trying to weigh grams. Unison, I pulled through desert eagles from my waistband that blew away as UV rays in heaven. I'm a made man who can cause Free will and destiny to shake hands. Definitely shape plans, trajectory remains grand. And even when they buried me, I effortlessly made jam. Fast they couldn't tag me if they messaged me with spray cans. I made pie from a piece of a divine apple. Eating in my mind castle, frequently a time travel. Leaving them with rhymes traveling, preach within your spine chapel. All things are from the past, every season time capsule. See that they get side maps you. Deities inside rebel, creeping up behind grab you. Reason why my rhymes baffle. Much to the move star. They're saying, look how smooth he is. I'm something like a juice bar. They bishops all accuse me of removing all the blackness like a substance that removes tar. Spirit free lyrically, I've come to take it too far. Some saw my feathers and they only saw a bird perching. Every culture, all they gods spoke of me in first person. Zodiac, Satan got the yogis round the world searching. Mold me from the dirt merchant, holy with the earth circling. My physicals and sculpts and fastened from a fist of mud. The flow that made the mythic flood. Missile stud, sigil thug, the engineer who stripped my code and wrote it in magician's blood. Man Samutra, man that super secrets to the clock council. Be myself, even if the people in the box doubt you. Teleport, I be myself, seems that they forgot how to. We the ones that the deities on top bout you. Lyrics speak and slide out you. See your spirit pop out you. Beating me and not bout to. Sequences I drop wild you. Risk electrocution. Just a touch we call a shock value. Every day's a lesson, every moment is a plus degree. When I reached the door, I discovered that I was the key. Rules to the heavens so high, it's all under me.
Now we here. The reason why we all here, mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. All of the stories that led up to this path right here, Celestial Mic, and then we got a brand new, exclusive, never been played before on the Podcraft Royal Priesthood Wednesday segment. All right, so we're gonna get into this Celestial Mic, and then surprise, surprise. All right.
I'm the GOAT. You crazy, gang, I'm the GOAT. Nah, son, he's the GOAT.
I want this dealt with. I don't care if you have to call the lunar base beyond the ice wall. These monsters just kicked in the wrong door.
All right, what the hell is going on? I don't know, but it must be important. Not as important as the sandwich I was about to eat.
All right, everyone, listen up. We got some nasty goat-headed creatures trying to take over, and we ain't gonna let that slide. If you're scared, leave now. Let's go.
Let's move it. Let's go. Stay focused. Double time. Move. Almost there. Get ready.
Me nah fear no goat. Put the goat pon me belly. Ha ha!
Hold on, I need to speak with you briefly.
Hey, now I was born. What's the science, Betty?
Let me introduce you to your new co-pilot, Killah.
Priest. Killah Priest. What are you doing all the way out here on the moon?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
Moonwalking, of course. You should have seen your face, Priest.
Haha, very funny. Why you call your monkey Bubbles anyway?
I'm the king of pop, silly. Okay, seriously though. Are you sure you know what you're doing, Priest?
Of course, I wrote the basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Wait, there's something missing. Oh, I know. We can't fly without music.
I got you. Play Celestial Mike. Radically different celestial orders separate the present age from the former. The primordial moving waters to moon quarters. From the sun's birth, light works cover the earth's four corners. Eyes behold the great God in his circular abode. In the center was the tree of life, Merkaba codes. Outside of that, exceeding lights from 12 UFOs. Maccabees, Israelites, Persia untold. The worshippers of gold, stone, diamonds from coal. I've seen it all alone. Write it in scrolls while I'm in the zone. Tenfold, tempos, symbols. You think they're ready for another heavy mental, the insult. My body was vacuumed, engulfed into the black goo. Pentecost, time began to warp. I've been caught up into this cloud of spinning force. My inner thoughts was intercourse, aroused from alien women bought. They bowed, then stood, then pulled their linen off. Shoes were hooves. Head of a chicken, a pigeon, a griffin, and hawk. My vision got lost. She held the 4 birds while sitting on a horse. One of the birds was fiction, of course. 2 was for digging. Abraxas religion and picking a corpse. Like gases passing into the inner world, becoming an entity of energy. I know it's in the oyster, but what makes a pearl? Coalescing with the elemental. Man, woman, boy, and girl. Hair bushy, wavy, straight or curl. Essential. I'm in the spheres as we twirl. A creature of the mind's beginning. Creation. Pre-wedding. Ovulating. Observation. So exile, I'm on the canal, on the right route course. They said the Nile flows from the south to north, from its orients to upstream. The sky's my audience, picking up ornaments to rough kings, wiping off the plush buster queens. When you redeem, you haunt horror and terror screams. Seraphims, eyes all over their wings. I write things, I am great because I know that I'm not. I just find my space astronaut. Real MCing is rooted in strength. It's pruned with gifts. Doom was it. The rest of y'all lunatics. Circus level when you work with the devil. I deal with planets that pick up dirt with the shovel. Autumn trees, turmeric oil, oregano, mustard seeds. Atom to atoms create me.
There'll be no darkness tonight.
So now we got the world premiere. We done went on this journey, 2 episodes straight. Now we about to get into the God finale. You understand what I'm saying? Get into the God finale for the series. But the stories continue. The saga continues. You understand? So let's get into this exclusive today from Kai Zodiac. And want to hear the thoughts after. Let's go.
Who does he think I am? I'll pluck those feathers out one by one and fry this turkey. Superman, the Zodiac Killer! You won't kill me. I am an idea, and ideas don't die, Chico. Where are you hiding, you cockroach? I'll step on you. Ah! Come on! Come on! Come on! You're going to have to catch me, damn firefly, you electric mosquito. So now what you gonna do? You wanna kill me? Go ahead and try. I'll live in their imaginations, their music. The monkeys will kill each other to be like me.
Y'all niggas is old niggas talking about cocaine. Who influenced that? Where did that influence come from? Now I refuse to be 50-something talking about it, glorifying it, looking at it in that light, misleading these young youth, making it seem like it's cool. This ain't nothing to glorify, my nigga.
He seems like a nice guy. He talking about me too loosely. Ba-doom, baby. The biggest rappers at the time were singing about the shit, so they thought they was fly, but they didn't know that they was getting hit with that addiction. You smoke crack, you know it fucked everybody up. They selling their TVs, you played yourself.
That's what I saw. TVs for sale.
It was that horrible.
Sit down, nigga. Write an educational rap. And I ain't talking about educational rap like a smart rap. I'm talking about a rap that means something.
Too many grown men believe in his Scarface like Santa Claus. High over mountains of white, the nose candy boss. Every year the signs of repeat, the whole planet's lost. We only hold authority when the hammer's tossed. This ain't Asgard, I'm speaking Asgard. Upset, been out of shape, like a dad bod. Add the cut, now it's just half white. Master fard, glass pipes to cracked in shards. Crash sites from crafts bars, shoot on sight. Human satellite, use to track the stars, blow the spot. Step on broken box like I smash guitars. Every plug needs an outlet to get back in charge. Like revenge, get back. The system couldn't back the charge. Left the crack behind us as a chiropractor's back massage. Even Humpty Dumpty cracked up because he laughed too hard. Put your product on the scales, it ain't worth the wait. Rappers went on special at the market for a 38. Worldly fate, terminate the keepers at the pearly gate. Fast food, they serve the people when they serve the plate. Ill, radiant jewels displayed in the zoo. Light body, ice hockey, I'm just playing it cool. Y'all blind dumb, my mind runs on alien fuel. Madonna and Big Daddy cocaine in the pool. Never left the hippocampus cause my brain is in school. So to get the point, I think that I get made in this cool. Some sell you false narratives of war and drugs when they voice only connected with an audio plug. So they think it's just a game, now they wanna be bloods. Shoot to kill before, learning where the warrior was. Experiment before, knowing what the formula was. Got high and stung the bees when I wanted the buzz. Like Wayne Johnson running from an active volcano. I can smell the box cooking like a casserole, queso. The lethal shooter with the basketball Draco. But they don't know who drove me there like passengers for Waymo. 2-inch punch, that's a half a bar KO. I told him pipe down like my raps involve Drano. Avatar slang flow, have it our way, yo. Angels fighting demons, rocking battle scar halos. I still smell the smoke linger from the move bomb in Rosewood, Black Wall Street. The vision too common, uncles all dealers still stuck in their bad habits. The wonder the YNs that's rapping is all addicts. You ain't from the same cloth when you passing it called static. What you call music, I call magic, hella stuck, burning, I can smell the funk, Phoenix flex. With no rubbers, I'll be busting through your speakers next. No one heard me coming, like the Reaper steps. Do you know how I went to reach these depths? Read the deck, supreme adept. Try to dress sharp as me, following how I wore. 360 blades around my body, made they eyes sore. You look up to my lower self, karate on the sky floor. Zodiac killer catching bodies for the high score. Writing shotgun, like a shotty in the side door. Lions that can fly raw. Science of a wise more. Your eyes never gaze upon a sight that isn't time for. They falling on my sword. These are lyrics they would die for.
As long as you buy, they gon' still sell it. They thought food is all swine, but they still sell it. Supposed to say my soul's mine, but they still sell it. No, it's poison, but they still sell it. Fast food rhyme, but they still sell it. No, they lying, but they still tell it. We be so original, but they all sound the same. We all know it's time to elevate, but they don't wanna change.
Don't sip serve cause I was sipping serve. Don't snout cocaine cause I was snouting cocaine. That's my life. Yep. What's yours?
You're doing wrong. Now your blood is mine. We're shutting down your operation.
Did y'all see the link in the chain of the story? Connectivity Do you see the potential and where this is going and how this is being grown righteously? So think about the story. Think about what the wicked ones have done with the art form that we grew up loving. We became addicted to something that was self destructive. So there were moments in time span of history, as far as the art form that we know and love, that alchemized all of the previous genres before it and became an alchemical blend of sonic soul power called hip hop. And then it was co opted. So now look at the stories that's being told right now. Look at what's being promoted: drug rap, drug use, all of these things. And some of our favorite artists had been participants in our demise and destruction in that way. So now the role of the royal priesthood is to create music that will muse the mind to break the spell of detriment and destruction towards resurrection. This is what these artists are coming together to formulate. Each one doing it in their own right, but coming together with a collective force. So this celestial Mike journey story was a culminating point of every other sub story that was told from within. The apes with the goat horns, the wickedly wise who are controlling the minds of our yesterday, today, and tomorrow people. So, in order to break the spell of the owl, we're out here operating without love, well, operating without light, love and light, right? So, we're going back into the twin aspect of this owl who was taking us into darkness, the alchemist. You understand what I'm saying? Into operating with love, operating with light. So we're going from the darkness into the light. So now this story is being told to help you on the path to unplug and to free your mind so you can make choice for the first time. Choice that is proof positive for you to find and become the best version of yourself. So now your story can reflect something different than what is being perpetuated throughout the mediums and the media. So now we get a chance to change our story in a manner that is beneficent, in a manner that is right and just, in a manner that is true. So we get these capabilities. We're using everything at our disposal to convey a message that is righteous, that our children, our grandchildren, and great grandchildren can adopt and love. So we're only, Kazodiak said, you call it music, I call it magic. So the magic works both ways. So if the magic can work for the wickedly wise, then why wouldn't the magic work in the other way? To resurrect, to get us out of this stupor, this drunkard sort of state, this sleep state. You understand what I'm saying? And back into the mind of the divine. So there are pathways that are leading you out of this grave or this tomb of your being into the transformative, resurrected state that was intended for you when you first incarnated on the planet. So all of these stories have been made for this purpose. All right? All these stories lead up into this purpose. This is literally why we're here. And this is why I call Killah Priest the Iron Soft, because the Iron Soft, this is things that happen in his mind. This is his story that involves us all. This is why we're all here. We're all here because of that mind. And that mind and gave us heavy mental. That mind gave us basic instructions before leaving Earth. That mind gave us the psychic world of Walter Reed. That mind gave us so much of his essence via the discography that some of the others had to converge on and to add on to the cipher in the most perfect manner. So Zodiac, Ty Phoenix, Kill Ripken, they represent that elite killer clergy aspect of the Royal Priesthood Collective. You understand what I'm saying? So you get them together, you get their stories together, you get this timeless music, you get this high vibrational hip hop. These crown loads that Ty Phoenix is speaking about, you get all of these aspects all together in one collective that is designed to reveal you and to heal you. You understand? So hope y'all like a little bit of this journey we've been on thus far. I'm going to play a couple of more joints, and I'm going to end off with Bodega 95 by request of Ceaseless One, the one and one, the only one. Okay? So play a couple of joints, and we out. Don't forget, we'll be on tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Nirula. Okay? So all the Nirulas that are there, you know, the Empress will be here. You understand what I'm saying? The Royal Priestess will be in the building. Niru the 4 Fuji. And we're going to build. So as it stands right now, one more just to recap if you're coming in late. We'll be doing a couple of pop-up shows until Priest decides how the schedule is going to go aside from Sunday. Sunday is a staple. Wednesday is here, right? So until Priest decides what's going to be the other day aside from Sunday, we'll be doing some pop-ups. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Patreon. You just told me we're going to get back to the Patreon, so make sure you subscribe to the Patreon and then send in your song promotions for the song promotion segment. I will be doing another song promotion segment for those who have been submitting for the artists and for the producers. Probably do it on the same day at the same time, and more in store. So make sure that you subscribe to the Patreon, that you go to kppodcraft.com, and make sure you tune in on Sunday for the regular scheduled podcast with Architect D Mojito and Yon Suffer Hip Hop, the one and only Killah Priest. But we will be here tomorrow for Priesthood Pop-Up Thursday. So we'll do a little test run, see how it goes, get a couple of, episodes in, and until Priest decides how this realignment is going to go. So peace and love to everybody. You are valuable. You are of value. People derive value from you and from your story. So share your story with the world. The world is in need of your story. The world is in need of you. Let's continue to make history and herstory and continue to rise to become our greatest and highest self. All right? Peace, y'all.
Can't dim my light, can't take my life. My path is chosen. I sacrificed, I paid the price. I won't be broken. I am royalty. It's my destiny. You know my time is now. They can't take my crown.
Direct intel and Ancestral symbology spread across the diaspora is coded in my honesty. Intuitive connection, strengthen tribes' camaraderie. Parallel universe, that's another side of me. Guided by dreams and wisdom, build my economy. In silent meditation, that's how spirit respond to me. Play a part that plays in your natal chart. Not trusting your blueprint is where betrayal start. Ignoring warnings, pivotal insight. How you were descendant of Moabites, Hittites. Nothing rhetorical, I'm tapped in, my sister's an oracle. Future seen through the orbital. Through lessons informing you, honor my blood and features. Akashic reveal my deepest secrets. Creative crown lobes from the ethers. In real time I'm living it. Me and Tree on the mounds of Mount Gilead. Team spirit, magical affiliates.
The lost scriptures from the Hudson River. Stories of 40s, blunts and liquor. Written by shorties, bloods and killers. Hands to bars, identify mugs from mirrors. He's from Flatbush, cuz is fearless. He in the black book, drugs and realness. But in they cell block by themself on the cot. They time held by the clock, water pail in the mop. All sorted mail for the stock. In jail till they rot. Most of their elders was Griselda. Cocaine kingpins, gold chains gleaming. Dope bringer, demons. Now we upload King Tut Gold. We need answers. We transfer crown loads. Major priest to ground patrol. NASA case of Brax's face around poles. Lead by example. Priest is the ample. No priest is the handle. As I light each of the candles, I feel brand new.
Take my life, can't take my life. My path is chosen. I sacrificed, I paid the price. I won't be broken. I am royalty. It's my destiny. You know my time is now. They can't take my
Music chairs, Game of Thrones, souvenirs with angel bones. Have you connected to the source and made your brain a phone? Climb till I reach the highest plane and I made it home. Connect the whole universe at once, yet remain alone. Got my angels and my ancestors on a conference call. Shooting Aztecs to the gods that said I dropped the ball. My first step, flagging the earth while I still watch them crawl. Immortalized the human anatomy at the Taj Mahal. I struck lightning when it hit me, I ain't shot the door. You're knocking out your fluid, it's impossible, I knew it. We all AI, I guess the law prompted me to do it. Who made mythic creatures into continents and drew the map? My Venus spoke to Gemini. Before it was a Google app. The mic levitates when I talk without holding it. By accident, I'm still on point without knowing it. And I ain't right to think of this verse, I ground loaded it.
We crown holders and ground soldiers, the finest diamonds. They doing manifestation, we do divine alignment. This ain't no occupation, it's a higher soul assignment. Sacred, irreplaceable information, rewind it. I don't relate to these fraud dudes and clown hoes. 520 hertz is the frequency that my sound holds. Every written down flow, feeling like I found gold. Channeling profound codes, turn them into crown loads. They try silencing the chosen ones, it never works. Lessons heavy like collections at the mega church. We manifest a heaven just to build a better earth. And when you hear that word crown loads, you know who said it first. Lyrically mystical, healing you, medicinal. And on this mic, these rappers saying nothing you should listen to. Life is cyclical, like the spin on an elliptical. This priest mix is fire, but run back the original.
Can't take my life, can't take my life. My path is chosen. I sacrificed, I paid the price. I won't be broken. I am royalty. It's my destiny. You know my time is now. They can't take my crown.
From atom to atom to atom to a tune to a tune, music of the moon. From atom to atom, gases of the sun. Revelations chapter 21. After disaster, what will come? Rapture. Falling into a spinning field that is torsion. The field became a wheel within a wheel, constantly morphing into the point of the crossing. The transition in the vehicle with no transmission, and the body with no organs, embracing the organs. And I saw heaven open up with 7 angels on 7 horses, holding books that were molten shut. Only the faithful reveal the sources. And a voice came from out of the throne. The voice Abel, Cain, and Solomon known. It was cosmic, gothic in tones. Brimstone, final conflict, mitochondria twist, DNA, demons and angels ordained the tribe. They hide from Eden to great schools. divine counsel with crown jewels surrounds you. Denounce fools but pronounce you and announce to the higher courts outer space while inside my thoughts. Messiah's talk with the most high in a flying hawk that's shining but look like a giant stalk, then hiding, reappearing, winding. Star Sirius sightings, carnivorous giants before the Garden of Syria writings. My lyrics experience and guidance leads to Nigerian findings. Unearthed the chosen seed surrounding the rosaries seen by the three wise men. Two was blinded, one got a nosebleed. The curse of Hiram and a Biff, science or myth. I'm real, don't rely on tricks. My position is musician, not magician or superstition. My truth is written for you to vision, and the youth to listen for jewels of wisdom. It's in our genes, true religion. King of kings, crucifixion. Stranger things, nukes are hitting. The all I see in the Al Cooper's hidden. All our demons out recruiting the system. The Rothschilds in England, the Russian cruisers in Finland. Books missing, the king of Kush recaptures the Christians. Atom, Nassau, Her, Hagar, Hepshesset. Textbooks of Atom, Star Trek over burning bush. Foreheads turn and look each direction, east to western. Blood of the lamb, the sheep protection. Brother man, brother man, brother man.
Here, the centuries of loneliness were to end.
Your collection of Leonardo da Vinci masterpieces, Mr. Flint.
They appear to have been recently painted.
On contemporary canvas with contemporary materials.
Then, age, death, the taste of dust. Do you understand?
You wanted a perfect, ultimate woman. As brilliant, as immortal as yourself. Your mate for all time.
Merkaba master, I charted demons to other worlds, drive devils to plaster, rush them to hell, breathing asthma, play Satan on gurneys next to Hermes, send them off to their journey to Cleopatra. They read those chapters, egos captured, the Leo laughter, neoplasma, run through my veins in this matrix, and my basement became a plaza, and now I'm in the Sky Lounge with negative spirit hackers, build on math and we read the chapters, observe through our windows at the quiet disasters, riots at NASA, marches, gender pride, freedom rights for the masses, till we do away with first and second citizen classes. Religion is backwards, trying to comprehend to the pastor. This gym is like Jasper. Either we all live and strive for the youth to survive, or it all ends with the rapture. Forget waiting on the man, I'm making a plan. And for the ages of false statements, I'm taking a stand. Start an investigation on Satan with a cross in my hand. Make a plea guilty, now face the jury. We're in the courts of I am. If I could just vanish from off the planet, like magic, become caught from granite. Days, mathematics is understanding.
Hey, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear. Oh, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear.
A billion stories in the naked city. Ghost told me that his best friend needs a kidney. We froze, reminisce of Tiffany in the cold, over whiskey from the 20s, in the memory, sympathy, made the angels play a symphony, said he could've had a scholarship, toured different colleges, now he's out of it, fading away slowly on dialysis, his name remained anonymous. But here's my acknowledgements. Street legends and hood guards. Kingdom fall into a mirage. Ghetto depression sets in. Then we place weed and cigars. A child has difficulties concentrating. From where he lives, he sees his promises fading. He sees his pops gone, his mom's is aging. She trying to stay strong for a church congregation. And meanwhile, a kid named Rico was the coke king. A lot of siblings are the dope fiends, hope you scream. A lot of children with broken dreams, homes were clean. The most extreme, you got rich and what you sold to queens. Look what you did to Josephine. And Ebony is unheavenly. The devil's ready with open wings. As Lucifer uses love and his youthful mug. Then his blood on the cobra's fangs.
Hey, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear. to disappear.
Painter, brother's letter. I should cut my ear off like Van Gogh. Stop performing at the Klan shows. Watch myself from the audience. Play piano with lit candles. I mean, I'll still perform, but the thrill is gone. I don't feel as strong, maybe cause the wheel is torn. I clutch in a ball cause I'm sick to my gut. Then I brushed off the dust, stood up like I was touched by healing palms. I picked up my shield and 3 rocks as I'm hearing psalms. Know ye not that ye are gods? And I've been blocked by bouncers, overlooked by the announcers. I'm in the stand with the fans, which told me many of my album was like a counselor. They said songs like Then From Now, got them from then to now. Even deja vu, they said the old man was you in the reoccurring nightmare where you kept coming back around. I took a picture with him. Then he showed me a picture of his daughter in a cap and gown. He said he put her through college because your words stood up for knowledge. Said, to be honest, you like a prophet. I said, stop it. He said, what made you right before quarantine take us to Nebula in a rocket? I said it was just my journey to the planet of gods, my divine intervention. Just a mantra, I said, for the monsters in my head. Kept reliving, but we true and living. Like 3 supermen then, he said, who you kidding? That was a beautiful listening. Clan came on and music was hitting. They did 4th chamber while I talked to strangers about his divorce and child support papers. Got it restrained in court for his anger. On the cross cause of haters. Asgos finish up with the black suede while it dawn. They look around, I'm not on. They search backstage and I'm gone. March finish the set, play the next song. Play the next song.
Nobody would remember, he hardly was a member, but the gods was his avengers, with the bars always an inventor. From kindergarten to jobs at the center, from the mini-mart parking cars for the winter, kept a penny jar, what's the odds I get injured? Dreams of a football star was hindered, my lovers died, my brother's demise, my first son arrived in September, Virgo. No more pop locking like a turbo. Stopping in Stockton in my circles. Melanetza, love was eternal. Ancestors, embrace her. Soared in my dreams like Jacob. Wrestle with the devils before I wake up. Or was that an angel in flames who renamed you? Killah Priest to join the Wu-Tang school. Say to them, oh son of man, now children go in the land. Now I'm on send them 5 deadly venoms.
Freak out, yo!
Yeah, man. Man, say what up.
Huh?
Say what up.
Say what?
Say what's up. Man, you look like grandma.
Oh, you looking at me now?
Carry the weight of remorse and confusion at equal measure. As I return to my throne with my foot on the black stone with Hebrew letters. Silence swallows my courts. The justice becomes stiff as a corpse. As the weight of my words sit in their thoughts. Freeze an infinite force. Their faces etched with questions. Then shook like an etch-a-sketch. Out the text, how did he resurrect? I'm out of the second death, the house of Melchizedek. Not dying, just held my breath. Start climbing from hell steps. The gravity of the situation began to settle. They said horrified, he's in the skin of the devil. An eerie suspense, each discovery echoed. Chambers of whispered fears and fractured stories of my missing years. Now I'm back on glory. The enigmatic writing with the tip of a lightning is frightening. In my textbook that death put with hearses, writing fork green verses and red hooks. Inside of my bed-style bars, it's all shots. I found skills in Brownsville, wall to wall with ops. More things to jot, more things to watch. With a task push to Flatbush, a ring around the block. All the hood flicks and bushwick. It's like I wrote with a bullet. From my memoirs gun, triggers, ideas pulled it. The results unschooled the reality. Sun Tzu's mentality, this kung fu that balanced me. The tea makes me powerful Omega MC. I died laughing, attended my own funeral, left wine glasses, shedding tears of joy like weddings. In the atmosphere near destroyed, my index on Jesus' death. Till I get my point across, took the stride of torrents, trying to wipe the anointing off. Lamps with no oil, y'all vessels for the devil. Throw shade, roll over in your grave, I got the shovel. My face in the tarot. Read your palm, see the storm, escape from the ghetto. Where the air thick as a pair of griffins. Above the stained glass window sitting. Angels clash in my writtens. There's blood, paint, and ashes in my scriptures. Back off, this ain't what you asked for, it's forbidden. You don't need a passport, all you need is a thought, it's cemented. Dimensions, you going in and coming out every sentence. Peace to Kai Zodiac, Star Map Ascension. Priesthood recordings, standing ovation, the whole nation. I can see Julius Caesar applauding. The search now through purple clouds. Shout out to Thurston Howe. Polo shirts through power. Ourselves were across. Ralph Lauren, behold a pale horse. Young men that fell court. Some sell, some snort. Some nail to the cross, while others make bail. That's jail in New York. In every city, state, and every coast. Though there's plenty ways to never choke. Never choke.
Each tea has its own character and properties. What is the purpose of breeding? These many teas are grown in nature, all of them. Is there a discernible difference? Yes, once you learn this, you can tell the difference between the teas. But the way I see it is, the tea doesn't judge itself. It's people that judge its grading. Different people choose different things.
Yo, I sip tea with big leaves between thick trees. Feel the wind breeze that brung in bees. Stare at the blue sea. Karate Kid, hooked on Bruce Lee. My dragon fist extends from out my sleeve like a kung fu movie. Flipping over their bullets while they spray their Uzi. Chopsticks for sushi, drop kicks for Zookies. Charm Lang and Susie, the area look bougie. Built like a temple oriental. Let me tell a story simple. The sky's a stormy, rain pouring gentle. The more she pulls towards me, the more it's mental. Fist of the North Star, kiss of a soft throb, rosy dimples. Amidst in the courtyard, all initials. Her robe has symbols, show she's Hindu. Kicks from Kinyu. Anything I miss, shall I continue? In the spring, the spider is the fly's fate. I train by 8, the crane and the snake. I learn from mistakes, I earn my plate. Being burnt by faith, I'm unconcerned with waste. And bloodlines with negative traits. You damn mountain, to practice human balance. I move in silence. My greatest challenge till I move back to Shaolin. But this tea is Darjeeling. It helps with music talent. And if your mood is violence, it's just smooth as violence. The crown jewel, black tea, relax me. A bluish island, they put me up on per urn. You don't stir, just let it sit, frankincense and myrrh. I prefer the expert nuts and herbs. Make rhymes with energy words. Wait on waiters to serve. Never let peace be disturbed. A third eye's like the beat of the bird. That screech, observe. Never peek even though your destiny's reach. With rap, I'm a geek, a nerd. Strange happenings at the creek occurred. Instead of beast emerged. The sky left the streets. The streets with herds. All this sipping my tea. All this written by me. Priest on my tea break. 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 Zodiac, Priesthood, Royal Priesthood. Yeah, Royal Priesthood. devil raised the bar, but I'm a hurdler. And I'm the good thief, I sneak in your toxic house, the burglar. The musical Merkaba came to set free the Lucifer worshippers. Like James Bond 007, the soul of an old legend. Negative energy murderer, good or evil, angel or demon interpreter. Kings with frankincense and myrrh, and perfumes anoint me soon as my birth occur. Like Ben-Hur, I'm indigenous to Gilgamesh. With brilliantness became the builders of the pyramids. Now we lost in American North wilderness. I became the force, a poor man's ventriloquist. On the island far away from home like Gilligan. Took us from our villages till we find our way back through resilience and our diligence. Do rags and wave caps, black fists look militant, and college remembrance. While living ignorance, driving kids with innocence. Dreams fly limitless, straight towards the nebula. With cannon or the terror, black boys face. We all in this together. I chase demons in my cape, my sword and my scepter. His brother Glow the Great, the lord of this era. Royal Priesthood, gold plates and treasures. Anubis, my eye, wear your heart against the feather. Carted Satan out your soul, lifting him out, he's on a stretcher. With my divine helicopter, with shocking propellers. The outlines made of copper, the fortune teller. My dragon glows green like matcha. New York regalia, like Robin Walker is the prophet Walter. From the days of Iron Sheik versus Sergeant Slaughter. Blue around my garment borders. Fringes, execute vengeance. Mathematics, Qurans and Taurus. Rock the head of Horus. Rocks in the watch is gorgeous. Behind my will, it fell into the wheel. Metamorphin. Start spinning clockwise and counterclockwise. On the outside, my car became a flying saucer. Straight through the orbit.
Use my mind. I won't lose my mind. I will use my mind.
Yo, masquerade killer, Michael hijack the sun, matinee thriller. Zombie apocalypse, a center for disease, says my tracks are way iller. Isodrenochrome cubes keep they cabernet chiller. And thought, they don't want you to think. Knowledge is power, shock the flowers, make my aura look pink. To know the ledge, godly hour, push your thoughts to the brink. You can't even close your eyes, become a corpse if you blink. Where the oracle sink, I was born in the Sphinx. Copper DNA necklace with historical links. Hiding poison in the food, in the water you drink. Cause they raised none and they just biding their time. Throw food, the lost tube coming down on my mind. Stab you with a light ray cause you was dying to shine. Then I disappeared like a truth post in your IG. Holy Spirit dripping like a ghost in your IV. Can't deport them all, we was already here. So get in tune with the voices in the water right here. You don't see the embryo in the form of your ear. Invisible man, I make myself awfully clear. Royal Priesthood astrologies is Lord of the Spears. Throwing platinum plates, you thought the flying saucers appeared. Yeah, they scared to wear their own face in the street. Deep elixirs, beast addicted to the taste of the sheep. On Harry Potter's wheel, the God knew arrange my physique. Kai, Elohim, globe, and the Arabian chic. 7 circles like the planets in the days of the week. Supreme math, solar facts in the language I speak. You brainwashed if you watching the news. Never make the wrong step when the law's in my shoes. The dream weaver make it seem there's no option to choose. Corona dope fiends, they be trying to nod. They in line to get shot, that's a fireman squad. Pharmaceuticals, shoot to kill line with the gods. I cried for the angel babies that have died in the fog. Caught up in the crossfire like a panther in a Klan rally. Zodiac, they need these answers in my hands badly. Like palm readers, break dancers in the sand valley. I moonwalked on chemtrails in the sky. On the path to ancient Kemet, weigh the scales in my eyes. The sun and moon temple sitting on the side of my head. A million years I still remember every line that I said. Hermes Trismegistus, serve me the statistics. 99 attributes of Allah, 99% survival rate. Imagine the odds when you're the Neo, you're the one that made the patterns evolve. Another chapter to solve, why did Saturn revolve? Spinal column, I am Amen, climb the ladder to Oz. On a rocket to Nebula, the planet of the gods.
Use my mind.
Turn the mic to a producer, your staff. trying to fit these odd shapes in a box. Tetragrammaton, Tetris, see my face in the watch. Circle of life displayed in an arrangement of clocks. You can't be so diplomatic when you're breaking the locks. God Zodiac, Killah Priest, Royal Priesthood.
The Battle of the Locusts.
I'm from a futuristic district, Hasidic mystic. My name in crucifixes. The game is like a voodoo business. I think it's strange, I think a guru listen. I'm sipping brewing witches, about to lose my spirit, choose your riches. I'm so slick, I can move in pictures. Mile of bees beneath the olive tree. A Buddha's vision, Kabbalah reads astrology. Harsh reality, recite the mantras to conquer the monsters. Forefathers brought upon us. Ultramagnetic, Semitic, the world spinning hectic. I Pearl Jam in my records, refreshing. God genetics, curses and blessings. God greatest design. The world noticed me. I plant seeds in your mind and grow poetries. Holy men, the Babylonian, Macedonian. I rap from podiums. My wrath kill phony Cubans, Siconians. Mesopotamian rap, cranium crack codes of a pharaoh. Black Rose, Michelangelo, disciple red granite flow. Golden antelope, hope you achieve poetry's deep. The holy will speak, the dead will rise. Ethiopian priests anoint me. Come join me, clairvoyancy. You is in my mind, throwing Samson tantrums. Punch the ground, leave a canyon. Just anthem. Priesthood, Ayatollah. Priesthood, Ayatollah. Priesthood, Ayatollah. Battle of the locusts, hold a lotus. Like a monk when he's focused. 9 months in the yoga, my energy becomes solar. Up the crystal halls, cosmic thoughts. Step on comets when I walk. The depths of the conscious when I talk. The world I live in is between the Bible and Zechariah stitching. Between the lie and fiction. So say I'm a little off, like Dr. Malachi York. But speak on fantasies like Mr. Rock. We from different forks. Solar, polar regions. I kill ultra demons. My spaceship's here. See the frost, I'm leaving. Priest, yeah. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. 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 Priesthood.
Just as I feared. Slightly radioactive. The banknotes were made by a universal reproducer. A what? A machine which can reproduce anything.
Clark Kent, Mark Lynch, Arthur Flint, narcissist argument. All dressed like George Clinton in the parliament. Clark said, let's spark a spliff, raise our consciousness. Last week about 4 or 5 bars were hit. I think the mob was behind it. Whole time the cops was in front of them, asking them questions, but they seemed to hear none of it. Mark said to Clark, hey, remember our assignment? Clark put his hands up and all the cops were blinded. Then all 3 walked to the middle of the street. Their jesters lift up jeeps, blew the top off of water hydrants. Our power is back, we are the tyrants. Arthur made a clap, all the sirens were silenced. We are the supermen, the hygienes of science. Born in the nucleus, rise to the giants. Art and Clark took off through space. Mark ran through the streets, running through buildings. This villain won't be safe. Through the air they gave chase, like lightning bolts coming with silver capes. The 28 bronze men, monks wearing orange. They came with their warrant, face look haunted. Play the organ, the night looks gray and haunted. The monks burn sage while crawling. The grave is calling. The supermen shot rays at all them. After death blazed their coffin. Vampire monks, they been dead for months. Disease spread like the mumps. Clark stopped the plane, Mark stopped the train. All barehanded art did the unexplained. After the death of the demonic Dalai Lama reign, here comes Batman. Him and Robin just came from a club getting a lap dance. 2 supermen surround them doing CAT scans. Robin said, jumpin' Jesus, we on the same team, what are you guys doing? Carl said, move in, start shooting. In their mind, the hero wars were brewing. The Hall of Justice reviewing. The Pioneer Pantheon revolutions. The periodic table movement. The Renaissance Requiem rapping and renewing. Super Friends start reproducing. The resurrection and the execution. Storytelling, I'm the best to the death of music. You're all welcome. Everyone is welcome to my cafe. My name is Priest. Known to many, you're an angel. Priesthood. Unknown source. Masada. Wonderful day, Somerset. But what I'm gonna do now, I know y'all been missing, so I'm back. Here we go. Rattlesnakes on the Pharaoh's plate. From an ancient time that had no date. Poisons, legends in a gaseous state. Lucifer initials on my window of my limo. The golden guard on my license plate. I'm from a distant past. I look through the glass. I see 72 angels wearing the devil's mask. One side happy, the other side sad. Roman leaders around the Mona Lisa. A golden night. I glow in the Giza. Sharp as a knife that goes in the Caesar. Sinners in the night. Whisper like the Reaper. Dark fantasies of Mark Anthony. Julius Sinners and Jesus. A king heart's vanity. Ancient art of his family. Empires built on desire, fire, and prophetic destiny. The sky's ebony, the lights are heavenly. A knight's legacy, die pleasantly. Coins cover his eyes in a mushroom patch. Boxing with dandelion as they close his tomb latch. His fair widow weeps well. Above the moon is pale. She's doomed as well. Her perfume smell of pineapple juice, sliced fruits. Her hair nice roots. She rubs her skin with oil from coconut shells. Statues of Michael, the dragon slayer. Black schools, disciples, African prayers. Assassins on stairs, beware. While my mind divine, I'm deeply devoted, dreaming of destinies. My jury's heavy, a gold icon of St. Gregory. A lush getaway in the middle of nowhere. I'm your tour guide to the lost tribes. From abandoned buildings, living poor lives. From the east side to the north side, till the beast rise. New York skies, police ride through the south side. Children outside to the west side. A child with fresh eyes. Till he grows up, he's seen it all. Pregnant girls, teens in the morgue, fiends in the halls. Those try to get clean have lean withdrawals. Pills and alcohol, killed for amounts of raw. In the field, a bouncer ball. Super Bowl, a UFO, just make it account for yours. Hermes dies with Versace on. Michelangelo paints him laying in Venus's arms. Execution's death, bodies embalmed. The army informed, don't take my boy, he's still warm. One day alone walking, the streets turn bright, the snow stopped falling, the trees begin talking. I touched his wood, I felt flesh. Beneath the bird nest, clouds start forming. Sky turned orange like a summer morning. Told me my origin. This place is historic. Start my performance. Gave me endurance. Cars went inside the ground. While hundreds of gods came up handing me crowns. They said, Priest, you were lost, but now you finally found. The zodiac spin above my head like a merry-go-round. I'm robed down in a gold gown. And if you saw us, we were talking to each other with no sound. Profound. That's how it is. Cafe. Outdoor. Priest. Always remember. Kings the gods. All in the supermind. All in the supermind. Open sesame, I spoke my destiny, a broken legacy. Focus heavily, Hopi Cherokees, coated ebony. The flow is melody, flow like hella weed. Summer breeze, dungarees, tons of trees. Imaginations comes to me. Priest to MC, rhymes comfortably. Mad B, your beast, your majesty. Majestically, my mind weaponry. C1s, we up like the sun. Every day another rerun, then we done. Right before tomorrow begun. I spit venom with the rhythm. Solar system, old God is with him. I throw bars with mysticism. Avatar exorcism.
Yeah, baby. What? Your blessings of time to circulate the planet divine. Lessons and knowledge to rhyme, to meditate and teach. Breach the gap of poverty and riches. The words of wisdom and preach and shine like a prism. Keep the youth out of prison. Street politicians that change up the situations on the block and stay organized to bust on the cops if they had a line. Corrupt Babylon out of their mental and spiritual. Got dope fiends smoked out, snorting white lines. Government's feeding you pharmaceuticals to fuck up your godly body and mind. So we stay militant and ready for war. Killer bees on the swarm, kicking in your door. Spitting rapid fire words of righteousness with a revolutionary fist up and a full form. What?
As far as he's concerned, God just in the way. You know, telling him nothing about no. He want to go make him some money. You don't want to hear nothing about how you supposed to treat people. You find a sucker, bump his head. Huh? This is a dog-eat-dog world, man. Ain't that what they say? On the outside are dogs, and everyone that loveth and maketh alive. I didn't hear you. And they bear witness to the word of God, not even realizing that which they call a lie, they bearing witness to. By the words that come out of their mouths.
My name is the Killah Priest, aka King Zohar. Ghostface Killer. Rilla. We got this thing called Dynamite Sticks. Bestseller. Dr. Zodiac, my man Solo. Yeah. Smooth like fur coats and cognac. Yeah. Yeah. With me. Slow it down. Alright. Speed it up. We'll fall into a groove. Yo. Remind me of vanilla winters, a mango sun, turntable spun, hell Avengers, go cables hung, puffin' dynamite like it's April 1, so kinda fool, time to move, LA, sunshine and pools, take a pull, paid in full, Suma guards were the ancient bulls, dynamite sticks, so google woogle, take a nice rip, spider webs for voodoo, act a fool going cuckoo, head full of loose screws. I'm drifting in dimensions, Zachariah Sitchin, rapid fire spitting higher vision, twisted from the scented master lighter, LED flicking, yeah, vanilla mango, the THC like it's purple, I'm thankful, pass around in circles, hand it back to you by Urkel, like how the fuck Urkel get here, pineapple coconut, sample the golden puff, USB charger, attach the battery, load the cartridge, smoke follow the partridge, the wheat ayahuasca, dynamite sticks hit like a roster,
Yo, I shine like the crystals on a live sativa, and that Woo-Goo oil that caramelized the reefer. Flooding the region, big balls of the chiefin', the pen circulating the patients that's Middle Eastern. SC Lab study the strains like terpenes under microscope slides, watch every move like Herb Dean. Herbs green, every verb word's green. Flowers stir, sit you on the curb like you were sipping on Serb lean. Speak easy boys, move like a Ouija board, dropping off Woo-Goo packages on ski resorts. Pounds tied up in the box with black TV cords, stashed out secret compartment that's sitting under floors. Ghouls, sour kush oils plus CBDs, international. We made it, we on BBC. GFK all day with that THC, TSA. They never frisk me like I get it free.
hash or scented, vanilla mango incense, coconut soda cups, tea oolong minted, strawberry pineapple. She was there for your father's funeral. The love you shared was unusual. Every turn you was there when the son had the flu. Nothing compares, y'all were beautiful. Then you marry her, and it'll be that same chick that'll cheat on you.
We don't have to fit in, like we can just be ourselves.
Now how that feels, when a child you raised you used to throw the ball away grows up and say that you're not real. You ever brung someone a meal while they in bed? Soon as you turn your head, they got the imaginary finger gun pointing at you like they're shooting to kill. It's enough to give your arms a chills. Find a youth to build, only the truth can heal. Or maybe we need more weed farm skills. Rolling and smoking, but we all on pills. Where did we go wrong? Nuclear bomb testing fields. Weapons concealed. Federal suggestions a bill. No one questions their will. Just film collections and stills. Unreal elections reveal. Until a reflection in material. It's like we lost on Israel. We march with police killers, but we don't march when we kill ourselves. Dying in heaven and living in hell. Wait, try this on your plate. A vision, hard to erase. You started out as best friends, from friends to brothers, from brothers to him pointing a gun in your face. I picture the sun above a lake, children running coffee breaks, Mr. Softy, ice cream cakes, Saturday mornings, old people walking, a labyrinth forest, I'm headed for the orbit, outdoor cafe, summer in August. Clouds, the fogs, the rainfall. Every flower species must bloom. Briefly, very leafly, reishi mushrooms. Found in teepees, they steep tea in cups brewed. Around 15, I was a fan of wild style and crush groove. Now I've grown up, the microphone's clutch. Check 1, 2. Am I loud enough? Can y'all hear me in the back? Throw your hands up if it's too loud or muffled. Now after I'm done, it will never be the same. An invention on the mic that would change everything. Many lived before me, told her or his stories. Placing their pyramids for glory. Such primitive categories. My raps invented in laboratories. Apartment 2D and 4D. Invented the formula. Hear it warms your blood. Fear it storm above. Then it's calm like water does. And normal love. It's a formal drug. It's a shorty.
Three fantastic supermen, America's favorite superheroes. 3 times as agile, 3 times as strong, 3 times as clever.
Don't do it, Nick.
Without the use of guns or modern weapons, they fight for truth, justice, and international peace.
Yeah, Batman and Robin and Sparrow, jaywalking. 3 Supermen swooping in. Clark Kent, Mark Lynch, Art Flint, cigar stench, big newspaper, shades, dark tint. One had waves, the other one jerry curls, the other one just rocked the fade. You look hot, he said to every girl, the guy in his way. I mean, yesterday he got tased, unfazed, touch the titty, watch the sunbathe. Where you going, please, hun, stay. Stunner in the back with the gun ray. She hobbled on one leg, then fell to the ground. Heard a voice said, put the stun ray down. There's a villain at the Capitol building. Talk about masses of killings. This is bone chilling. Where's Mark? At the park with his sweetheart. Reading charts and carving tree art. Picking flowers and buying tea carts. Hold it. That's too much information. Pacing. Activate the telekinetic telesuits. Now tell him meet us at the superstation. Meanwhile, the girl got his hand. She says, I love you. He said, did you hear something? She says, no. He said, there it goes again. The Superman. I gotta go. There in an instant. What's shaking Art? What's up, Clark? Their face to the monitor. It's Dr. Diabolical. Trying to take this whole place apart. Let's get there fast. Wait, let me roll up one quick. I got some OG and some Cookie Crisp. Okay, an hour later they still there. Phones ringing off the hook. Alarms going off everywhere. Clark asked, yo, where you get this weed? From Kashim. He said, after we leave, make sure you give it to me. I'm too high to use the suit. He said, me too. Another hour, they still didn't leave. They want to take the Stargate Super Shuttle, but Mark can't find the keys. I think they lost. I think I dropped them when me and Clark fought. Another 2 hours passed. How long do this high last, yo? And they call a Super. Or call a Uber. Phone's not working. Satellite must be down. Let's take the bus downtown. That's how I used to get around. 3 Supermen waiting at the bus stop with capes on, driving by slow as the cops.
When you're sexually frustrated, plus waited for a long time. You both have strong minds, combined with feeling. She seems appealing for each other. Discreet lover, no longer keeps rubbers. Smothered under deep covers. Erotic programs, moet, slow jams. Enough to make your whole hand. And plus you a bold man. You fall in the manhole with a forbidden tree grow. And push your ego, a fly negro. A garden sour, polluted with a dead flower. And months later, he's laying on the respirator, depending on the generator. You keep his heart moving. Start losing sight in his right eye. And we she might die, might die.
I know this dope fiend cat. Word up, his name is Javier. Part-time shooter, sharing needles in the stairs. Wise guy disguised as a fly guy. You getting high ride. They don't wear your right eye. Use a minute, your brain cells finished. Begging forgiveness, calling out on top. Syphilis. You knew what you was getting into. Trying to guess on what I've been through. His shorty rolled in, she said you AIDS kill. Word up, respect this. AIDS kills. Word up, respect this. Yeah, Chuck, he loved her up. Anything is out and take us down to ugly ducks. He didn't kill like Nancy, who liked the fancy tickles, so he put popsicles on her to make a fast and triple. Till she buff, overcome a lust, and put the lust upon her. But then he was saved and grabbed the condom. What? He said AIDS is government made to keep brothers afraid, so they won't get the babies can't be made, and increase the population within 1 decade. It's a war plot against the darker shade. Hey, yo, AIDS kills, word up, respect this. America dying slowly. You said AIDS kills, word up, respect this.
By the gravitation, earth rotation. 6 and then sex is deep when you can't see clear through the sheer brazier. Toe back, rolling the back, sipping cardiac. Volume number 2, love song, Bobby Womack. Gotta relax, laying flat on her back. Yo, and as she lay,
she wore a silk gray necklace, Alice paused the radio play. Marvin Gaye, what's going on? She screams sexual healing. Couldn't fight the feeling, her legs hit the ceiling. Hitting all positions, dripped in quick love. She's professional and does this in straight clubs. Glide in June, the she acquired immune deficiency. Now misery is the syndrome. AIDS kills, word up, respect this. America dying slowly. AIDS kills, word up, respect this. America's dying slowly. AIDS kills, word up, respect this. America's dying slowly. We said AIDS kills, word up, respect this. America's dying slowly.
All right, left,
turn, left, whoa, turn, left, whoa, turn, left, whoa, 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 whoa.
Let's stop this for a minute. Let's get all into it. Wu-Tang Clan on the ballot. Cause the left don't the terminology is psychology. Expect me to accept the apology. What I say on the day, put it in the other way. Cause I press pause for a serious cause. Respect the intellect, but the gratifying laws now that I'm ready, let the music begin. As I detect when I roll with my ballpoint pen. For the time that I spent, the money that I lent. Right records went up just about 8 cents. It came in the way you get paid. They rhyming on the mic, it's a #1 trade. When the brother get the feeling that he wanna play cool, he just come over and diabolical fool. Oh, Fresh MC, go play in the mud. Another 20th century modern day chug. Cannibal hearing on underground dweller. Shut broke loose on the damn cellar. Don't be mad while you're walking in Rome. With the quiet and milk, the bitch that shakes and Joe.
AIDS kill, word up, respect this. America's dying slowly. AIDS kill, word up, respect this. America's dying slowly. Tang, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. say Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, say Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, say Wu-Tang, yeah.
This kills, word up, respect this.
America, slowly.
AIDS kills, word up, respect this.
America, slowly.
AIDS kills, word up, respect this.
America's dying slowly. We say AIDS kills, word up, respect this.
America is dying slowly.
King so hard. Skydiver with the guns and Leviathan. Stomp all the king horses and the firemen. Super god spaceship that I'm flying in. Lost city where the fools rule environment. Rappers get ready, turn in your retirements. Judgment day, your head's the requirement. The ancient of rap, I wrote this on papyruses. Rhymes are sacred as prayers over Ireland. I'm the fact about the myth, the truth about the lie. I came from a disc that was floating in the sky. I don't care about swag, my shock was on the rise. The man with the mask, helicopters in his eyes. I can tell you about the neutrons and the protons. I can tell you about the nomos and the dogons. All the shock is correct, like it's Voltron. From liquid to gas to a snow farm. But I really came to kill a one with goat horns. The Super Saiyan turned gorillas like Gohan. All Goku, J-Ron on Pro Tools. Gluten-free MC, no tofu. Cell planet with chemical clouds, atoms, hydrogen, positive charge, God's wrath. Killah Priest, planet of the gods. Yeah, my arrival. They said I appeared in an astro suit. He never had no youth. Supreme gene variation in haplogroups. Strong and natural as my afro roots. Or twist by a queen the same color as apple juice. Lord God, Lord Son, the first pharaoh Zeus. Past many sand dunes. Sing carols to my powerful parables. Egyptian tan moon, Cobra desert. The oldest letters, Homo erectus. I rise like the Tower of Babel. Unfinished steps go around, no windows. While in Tibet, the sky turned yellow, then green and gold like lentils. While over Rome, the sky was various shades of wine. Egypt, all the falcons circled the sky. The temperature went up like the ears of a jackal. The priest said, surely this is a sign. Close your eyes and vision my rhymes. Before they record me, they press and rewind. Purely, I'm line for line. In my glory, like the sun I shine. Carving my story in the stones of time. There's no door key to a home-free mind. Man was made on the sixth day by mixing the bar and thick clay. The and met the key in the Amun Ray. Concentrate then animate. 6 neutrons, 6 protons, 6 electrons inside of a hexagon. My lexicon, no weapons formed against a rapid Decepticon. I move like I'm inside the movie Inception with calm. In the depths of this song, hope your perception is on. 6 on the periodic table is carbon, that's the garden. The atoms, evolution, the hurricanes. I'm able, causing floods and reoccurring rain. The archangels will blame, but to this day, the oldest structures of triangles remain. Holding your brain, please don't go insane. It can get deep when I speak, I refrain. Meaning there's certain codes I sustain. I know what it contains, so the poet just entertains. Saw Michael, saw Prince, saw Kurt Cobain. My glitter socks in my heart-shaped box. My tears drop like purple rain. On top of my penny loafers, I'm trying to reach nirvana through yoga. Is there any hope for our culture? They don't really care about us. Signs of the time. Tea smell like spirits, that's Henny and soda. Is anybody there? Can anybody hear? Am I clear? I'm sitting in my chair. Suddenly I'm in Times Square. Then a prehistoric New York. I'm talking waterfalls, gigantic eggs. A pterodactyl rolls up behind me and flew off. I'm seeing smoky canyons where Queens was. I'm talking flatlands, green hills. Bronx, Manhattan, and Brooklyn was mountains. Monkeys and streams of mud. Suddenly I'm sitting in front of volcanoes in between floods. The time was rare, fresh air. Turn to my left, think I can see China from here. Millenniums from now, when they ask who was the greatest poets. From the cradle to the oldest, just wait a moment. Debate the omens, fight to bring up my name in your brain. For some it took the days of COVID for them to take notice. Every dope rhyme I say you play on components. I slayed opponents that keep rising but disappear like waves in the ocean.
First came the wings, then the angel. His spirit actually appeared to you.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, I gotta talk to y'all about angels right now. Just bugging. You don't even be knowing. Y'all be having them all around you, protecting you. Angels. Just wanna talk about angels. Something different, right? It's real stuff. Angels, angel, Elohim in the skies. Fly with eagle wings. Come on, angel, angel, Elohim in
in the sky, fly with eagle wings. Angels, Elohim in the sky, fly with eagle wings. Angels, Elohim in the sky, fly with eagle wings. First Genesis and let us. First of all, we have to discuss who is the us. Who helped form man from out of the dust? Who helped make lands and fill the sea up? It was us in greater form. We helped create storms. They take newborns and embrace them in their arms. They hold harps and play God his favorite songs. Touch the heart and make it warm. They talk to preachers, they sit on ether. Some say they touch women in the bleachers, give them Caesars. They fight demons, they like creeping. Angels, they govern kingdoms. Yo, come on, angels. Elohim in the sky, fly with eagle wings. Angels, Elohim in the sky, fly with eagle wings. Angels, Elohim in the sky, fly with eagle wings. Angels, Elohim in the skies, they fly with eagle wings. Angels, they brought the message from the heavens. Confused man about the immaculate conception. They dress in all black in their presence. You know their answers to man's questions while he's questioning. The cherubim and the cherubim. Man should cherish them but don't worship them. Why? Cause they here to service men. Angels, they walk with plain clothes, never let their wings show. Angels, Elohim in the sky, fly with eagle wings. Angels, Elohim in the sky, fly with eagle wings. Angels, Elohim in the sky, fly with eagle wings. Angels, Elohim in the sky, fly with eagle wings. Angels, they with you in prison, show us visions, play with your children, introduce us to women. They surround leaders and politicians, acknowledged by Christians, followed by wisdom. You can hear them, they can be around you right now, sitting with their wings hitting. The ghosts of the night drifting, float on the light skipping. Put my soul in conviction, just listen to the energy, channels into the angels. Come on, angels,
angels, man, what's around y'all? We don't even know what's up in the heavens, cat. Gotta be talking. Word. Cat keep trying to creep up on you and shoot you. But you don't know why. You know, why he just, something just changed his mind. Reach in his pants. Reach in his pocket. Instead of pulling out a razor, pull out $1 and give it to you. Shit like that just brought the mental out. No, man. Around the day, cat can just one up on you. Like, yo, what up? Reach in his pocket. Instead of putting out a knife or something, a gun or something, pull out some money and give it to you, you know? We working funny in the world, you don't never know. Yo, they cover the whole universe. They walk with us, man. The Holy Spirit, you know?
Work is completed. It walked under the sun and the moon, over sand and stone, sinned, felt pain, yearned for heaven, Commend his remains to our God. Flesh, the master no longer needs you. Melt away.
Zip line over mankind and Gucci design. Then wind surf onto the earth and all shines. New York state of mind, where vagabonds elevating crime. The dragon spawns killers in their prime. The illest of our time. Rhyme sends chills up the spine. Great seal reveals the seven sign. Kneel at my shrine. Build or destroy, power and refine. The deaf, dumb and blind. Ate flesh from the swine. Days before they let it brine. Then they smoked it with some pine. Some roasted with some wine. When I was focused with poses that's divine. Alkaline opiates, holistic enzymes. Hoes food is old news as Erewhon the dawn. Pantheon beyond you rap peons. Rap the con, rap tron. Yeah. Sing the song and carry on. Yo, it's deeper than the family Esau created. Manly P. Hall, the secret teachers of all ages. Prophets and saviors, saints and sages. Tomb raiders, out of tune players. Ancient astronauts, human language. Moon craters, smooth nature. I have peaceful anxiety attacks. Join riots, relax. Mr. Excitement to rap. The Christian Dior Moore. Taught from Africa to Iraq. Submerged in the ghost planet. When night comes like the white shadows blanket the city. Cause the most damage like Freemason symbols in Disney. Believe it or not, like Ripley. Both celebrities died in the bathtub. Bobby and Whitney. Father forgive me. Ballers and corpses Christie. This talk is risky. Rosicrucian, Knights Templar. Revolutions, rebel shootings. Devil music, Knights of Malta. Rock of Gibraltar. Shock of the culture. A scene Saudis and Sikhs. Sheiks, popes, and colts. Goats and priests. Under red sheets. These evil men sacrifice sheeps. Young lamb, then claim the son of man. Then hang them up by their feet. The Kundalini energy for centuries. Chakras, spinal columns, Bibles, insane asylums. Kidnap the hospital, get popsicles. Walk on the floor made of crystal.